live and on time. So I'm just going to put this
No
little
way.
thing going. It's my birthday. The literal least I can do is be on time today.
It is your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, but we're all on camera, don't worry.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Man, I don't feel a day over 36.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Today, look, a day over 50, buddy.
Perfect. Love it. All I'm saying is, I don't mind aging as long as I end up the silver fox I hope my genes will craft me into. That's all I want.
Lucky you, I'm gonna be bald.
I mean, if I go Uncle Bobby's route, I also will be bald.
I mean, Paul, you look great. I'm not.
I might not be bald. You don't know.
You know what?
You know what's gonna happen to my hair as I get older.
Yeah, the headset.
Maybe it'll grow back in.
Yeah, maybe it'll start growing again.
I'm just gonna say, one of the sexiest men who's ever lived.
Kirk.
I was gonna say Kirk. That would be Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
There you go.
Yes.
Sorry.
At least his actor. He has been bald literally the entire time I've lived, and that man is still hot as hell, and I can admit that. He's great. So, it's not about what you got on your head, it's how you wear it. Can you do me a favor and get me the jar really fast? The bug jar?
Oh. Yes.
Of course, the second I go live, one finds its way in. Yes, yes.
Oh, it's the ant bug.
Yep, it is.
Oh, shit.
I don't know where it went. Oh, it fell into that. Oh, even better, even better, even better. Okay, sure. Pardon me.
For the neighbor.
Yeah,
I
I'll
got
do
it.
that.
Here, I got my
I just wanted to say God gave some of us
He's
autism
contained.
because he knew we'd be too powerful without him.
Okay. Hello.
Perfect.
Hi, JJ.
Sorry about that. Had to grab an ant. I decided to show up literally as I went live. Like, all day, nothing. Right now I got bug in jar. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get rid of bug in jar.
Eat it.
Okay.
Entertain people.
Don't eat it.
It's hilarious
The two-party system.
to come in and hear Red talking about God gave us autism because we'd be too powerful. Like-
What just happened?
I don't know. I'm just gonna crochet.
I joined.
That's fair.
I joined the video meeting call, whatever you want to call this.
And then
And
I
I come
heard
in right
"Arr,
at the
arr,
moment.
arr, arr, arr." That's all I heard.
Yeah, I come in right on the moment
Bravo.
as Red is explaining that God gave some people autism because they would be too powerful otherwise.
As a fellow of the Neurospice, I'm happy to accept this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura,
God
think
gives
of
his silliest battles to his funniest clowns.
you.
You just cut in and out a fuck ton, Paul.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour?
What?
Can you chuck me a wagon wheel downstairs?
Fine. I don't.
What's a wagon
that was
wheel?
Some British bullshit.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Are they gonna?
Bullshit.
It's a cookie.
It is a delightful treat. Yeah, give me a second. I'm running.
What does that have coconut in it? What is that?
I think it has a wheel in it.
It looks. It's got a wheel.
Why does it look
I think it has a wagon in it.
It's
Does
two
it look
biscuits.
like a wheel?
It's two biscuits around a marshmallow middle with a bit of jet and a bit of strawberry jam in it and then covered in chocolate.
Oh, so
It
it's
is
like
a
a moon
classic.
pie with
It's like a moon pie,
Okay.
jelly in it.
It's but they're not like that thick though.
but like jam. It has
Yeah,
jam.
they're a classic British go-to biscuit.
It had marshmallow and jam inside.
Wow.
Makes
I
the
would
shape of
have.
a wheel.
I would have really liked to know about those on my trip.
You can get regular ones or jam ones, and I've yet to understand why you would buy the regular one.
I think
Yeah.
jam and marshmallow is too much for me.
Jimmy Jam.
Paul gets upset when I eat wagon wheels because of how I eat them.
You eat them by layer. Like,
Yeah, I deconstruct them.
You know, sometimes
Okay.
you gotta do that with the sandwich. You just gotta eat the compartments, not the whole thing.
It's the tizzling side of me. I deconstruct things when I
maybe
eat them.
jam cake.
I have a very
Yes.
weird question. Is Does my voice sound unusually deep today?
Yes.
Yes.
It does!
Yeah.
It does sound especially arousing, yes.
Yeah, Barry White. What's going on here?
I'm never gonna give you
Honestly, like, you're in the correct range. Like
No,
Are you-
I can't be. No.
Are you getting
Where?
sick?
This is probably correct.
Okay. Let's make sure this works.
I feel like he needs some lemon honey water or something.
Does that sound less deep?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
yes, that sounds more like your.
This is what my voice actually sounds like.
Yes, that sounds more normal.
I could still hit those notes though.
All right, Barry, calm down.
I'm never gonna give you
Alright, let's try that. Now, I'm just making sure this is good, because, as we all know, YouTube loves to share the worst possible links, which are horrible, and they're like 1,000,000 miles long, and they're really not friendly for social media. And I don't know why it does that. I don't know why they're like, oh yeah, this link for social media, let's make it, I don't know, 80 characters long. And I'm like, why? Why are you like this? Why do you gotta be like this?
This won't look janky as fuck at all.
Yeah, this won't literally prevent me from posting it on every social media site that demands I post in under 200 characters. That's totally fine. Alright. Think we're good. Just making sure all the different pages have the promo up and that we're live. Beautiful.
Don't forget to tag everyone on my Discord if you post it in there.
I will not forget. Thank you. I appreciate it. So how's everybody doing today?
Absolute garbage. It's about time you've asked, honestly. Yeah,
Oh no.
I've had a lot of monsters today, so I'm gonna...
Oh no.
Oh, they have Monster in Britain.
I only drink it, so yeah.
It says juiced on it.
I just had a feeling you'd call it something different.
No, we have quite a range of 80 drinks. I've tried most of them now.
I thought you'd call it like the Babadook or something.
You know what? I would drink a drink called the Babadook as equally as I inhale Monster. They should call it the Babadook. I think that'd be a great name.
I thought Babadook was more of an Aussie thing. Yeah.
All is in this one.
Here in the United States, we drink motor oil and we like it.
Alright, so I'm putting this inside of your live now section, by the way, Paul. Just to underline Paul and
Yeah.
Lolly are in this one.
You're putting something inside of Paul?
With consent.
I like talking.
They're probably okay with this. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
This
fine.
is cool, kid.
It's a
I'm
birthday
not
treat.
possessive. It's
No?
okay.
Yeah. It's a birthday
Birthday
treat.
Lolly gets the same privilege, so it's fine.
Alright. And with that, I'm officially on Do Not Disturb on on Discord. Fuck off, Discord. We don't need you. And with that, let's turn our attention to the stream. Hello, everyone! I'm the last Omnitect, your favorite robot American, and this is Unicorn Head Studios, my TTRPG YouTube, and welcome to the next session of Legacy First Flight. And also, this is everybody. As our cameras flip on one by one. We looking good? Excellent. Everyone is here. Everyone's here. Hooray! It's a great day.
We won't die.
Hello.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Just starting off with that, huh? I mean, I guess that's fair. Alright. Audio checks from everybody, because I know my mic is fine. So, let's start with, I'm going to just go randomly with Lee. Let's do your audio check fast.
A, B, C, D?
Again?
A, B, C, D.
Okay. It's coming through relatively well. Just be you're gonna have to keep projecting.
Okay.
There we go. It's a little better. We need to at least get you up into the little yellow zones. People can actually hear you. Okay. So who wants to go next? Red. Give me your audio check fast.
Karl Marx's great-grandson has a parkour YouTube channel called !
I hope that's true.
It is real. It's much fun.
That's awesome.
Do it
Thank,
after the stream, though. Give me your viewership.
Thank you,
Oh my
Red.
God.
Much love,
Yeah.
buddy. Next up, Paul. Can I get your audio check, please?
Hello, my name is Paul. Today I will be playing a TTRPG that Omni made.
Huzzah! Yes! It's good to have you, buddy. Also, can you angle your camera a little bit downwards? There we go. Just want to make sure you're a little more centered. Should be a little better, I think. Hopefully. Worst case, I go in there and I manually grab your... No, you're fine, you're fine. It's being weird. Alright. Thank you very much. Okay, so next we're going to go to JJ. JJ, can I get your audio check?
Yeah, what are you trying to manually grab? That sentence says, and I'm like, wow.
Perfect.
Whoa.
Perfect. I have no complaints. No complaints there. And then finally, Lolly.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
Omni.
Happy birthday to you.
You guys are all very sweet. Thank you.
We
I
actually
appreciate
practiced that. You couldn't tell, but
Yeah.
it. I could feel the 5-part harmony there. It's very went right through. You all should open up like a cabaret band or something together. That was great.
I cannot imagine a worse plan, and I don't think that would have helped with the audio at all.
Oh, we could do a barbershop quartet. I'll sing
Quintet even.
barbershop quartet. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. It's my birthday, so I'm feeling generous. No matter how the descriptions go, as always, you're all going to get all your motes refreshed. But on top of that, I'm going to give you all a gift, because I did a little bit of digging into the numbers after last session. And for those of you who tuned in last session, but we'll get to that in the debrief of what happened, I want you to know there's a moment every once in a while where you do remember this game is still in beta. And you go through and you look at the numbers and you go, what the fuck was I thinking? Hilariously, because of the way that the party had kind of like gotten out of their mechs and Red left the bike behind, I had factored in that into the combat encounter. So 2 of the hardest hitting folks in the party were effectively at, I would say, roughly about half strength. Like, more or less. Red, you weren't able to get around and mix it up in melee or get the advantage of moving at speed, which would give you, like, increased, like, hard to hit. You'd basically be AC tanking everything. And Paul, you would literally be in a giant robot. So, yeah. I had to look at the combat encounter and go, this really could be a TPK for no other reason than just complete bullshit. So, I'm not going to change the encounter, but what I will do is I'll give you something that the enemies don't have. Each of you has the ability to heal, effective at the start of the session, D4 points of trauma, at any point in time moving through the rest of this session. Use it when you want.
Okay.
So,
I'm writing that down.
yes.
Wake
Yeah.
me up.
And I will let you use motes to re-roll the amount of trauma you heal. Because
Can I explode the ceiling?
you cannot explode this healing. It is not an attribute roll. I am only letting you use a mote to re-roll it because I fucked up.
Doctor, explode me! I'm gonna use it right the fuck now.
I feel 13. I would like to enter Dark God mode if
I'd like to travel to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. I play Dark Magician! Yeah, no. All
So I
right.
go up to 5 points of trauma instead of 6.
There you go. That's something. And again, you can use a mote to re-roll it if you'd like. So,
Oh, yes, fucking please. Jesus Christ.
I told you you could re-roll it with a mote because I fucked up. So,
I'm upright, baby.
I'm so sorry, Emily. What dice are we rolling for?
a D4.
A D12, you said? Okay.
A D4!
I'm not quite hearing it, dude.
D20.
Okay.
54.
So a D4, and I will let you use a mote to re-roll how much you've healed. This feels
No,
like a
I'm
good
a
way to
full,
balance
good.
it out effectively. If you are fully healed, you can hold on to that and use it at any point today. If I have a way to get like
I will be-
channel points on
I
YouTube,
will be holding it because I've managed to stay real sneaky and quiet the whole time.
yeah, perfect.
I've been ducking and diving, so
It's
I'm
like
good.
Magic the Gathering. If you heal extra life points, you just keep them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I will let it apply for the rest of this session.
Oh shit! Okay.
However- However-
Fred, we can't do that. We have a max health.
I'm not gonna rescind your health points. I'm just saying this bonus will last till the end of the session. At which point, if you haven't used it, I'll give you a reward. I'll let you roll that D4 for experience. How's that? You either get trauma back or you get experience. So if
I
you're
don't
not
give
healed,
a-
if you're not healed, you're not hurt, you can get something out of it. It's my way to apologize for nearly fucking killing you all within a combat encounter that was not balanced. So,
That's cool.
Okay.
Does
happy birthday,
the-
I had humble pie instead of cake. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does-
I feel bad.
Does the exploding dice mechanism work for this healing?
No, it only applies to attribute dice or damage, and this is technically not.
Got you.
So,
Got you. Just
If
want
it
to
did
clarify.
explode,
No,
I would
good.
be unstoppable.
it's a good question. Yes, I did see that Red rolled the 4, and
That's why I asked.
Yeah, I also rolled a 4. I was quite excited.
Perfect.
I'm gonna keep going just for the hell of it. Nah,
And he said you get to heal like this at the start of every single session on me. That is so kind.
Yeah.
it's a birthday
nice of
gift
you.
to myself to keep the campaign that I love going.
No, it's
So-
the start of every turn, Paul.
During your upkeep,
Out of every turn.
During your upkeep.
I'm just saying, don't ask for things that I will give and make the game significantly harder as a result.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
making the game harder as long as I can hit harder in the turn, you know.
But
you
I'm
did evens
upright.
out.
I can't
Because of my
find the
healing, I am
notes.
upright and back in the
I can't
fight,
find
so
the
that's
notes
pretty
for
sick.
the weapon I just
Huzzah!
had and fired.
That's great. I can save my medical
Oh.
module now.
Yeah, thanks.
I thought it was a rifle, but
Reserve
the weapon was
resources.
stripped down.
I was on my way to come help you. So.
Oh,
But
you
now I
took
don't
Sunrise at
care.
Midnight?
Yeah.
That is not a rifle. That's the giant fuck-off laser cannon that you fire from stealth for maximum bonuses. It is.
It had to be the storm rifle then.
Yeah, you took a storm rifle. It was not Sunrise at Midnight.
That's just what I took in general as a loot.
I'll take
Okay,
Sunrise
that's
at
fair.
midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I did.
I bet you
Okay,
would.
the storm rifle. That's gonna be under your party loot. It's on the bottom.
I looked, it wasn't there.
It's in your party loot. It's in the haul you got from your mission on the with the Lich. It's in the middle. It's the storm rifle. You'll see it. It'll be there. I promise it's there. I didn't delete it. I know. Does anyone have any other questions? This is why I ask before session if we have questions. I can answer them before session.
I'd like to move. I'd like to take a free movement about this.
All right, let's get the fucking recap going before we start talking about any more mechanics. I've been too generous, clearly. Happy birthday, Jake. I get to be a bitch now. Well, let's see about those recaps. What happened?
Your words, man, not mine.
Who the fuck is Jake?
Yeah.
That's right, folks. I have a name, believe it or
No,
not.
you don't, Omni.
He's the secret second. Yeah.
He's like, I have a name. We're like, yeah, it's Omni. What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, we know your
We-
name. It says
Can
it.
you like
on
Life of
camera.
Brian's intro, but like with Jake's name?
You're not silly, Omni.
Jake.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Just making
Okay.
sure I have it. Okay, yeah. It's
Recap.
a recap.
Here's the fucking key.
Who would like to start the recap?
What are you, the GM now?
Oh.
Hey, I asked you once. I'll let someone else answer,
No, I
please.
appreciate the
I'll give a recap. Hold on.
All right.
So, oh my god. Cool. We were in a fight.
No.
Hold on. I'm
Arlen
building
got
up
his
the
butt
real
handed to
info.
him.
Hold on. Let
No.
him cook. Let him
We
cook.
were in a fight, and we were very suspicious of these 5 little droids that were chilling. So, Red, who is playing Harlan,
Who's red?
decided
Hey.
to make the worst possible decisions imaginable.
No.
He drove up a ramp that I'm not really sure that I think he just manifested out of thin air.
You never played Halo 3, clearly.
I absolutely did. I love Taylor. And I think he landed on a tree or a tower because that's where some weird signals were coming from. And yeah, this might not be in order, but all of these things happen. And then a lot of us went through some paths, and we ended up where the camera is now, in this little fight. Again, Harlan made some questionable decisions, ended up as an easy target in a tree because he tried to be a sniper. He drove his bike into a bush. Yeah?
I drove? No, it continued via momentum.
Via moment.
Okay. Well, nobody else drove it, but fine.
It drove itself.
Zenith made some intelligent decisions and successfully hacked a number of the drones. And I made some very entertaining decisions. Hopped onto the bike somehow and drove it straight towards the bad guy. That's about all I remember that happened.
So none of my decisions were entertaining, just yours.
Yeah, I'm pleased you're catching up.
Okay.
I do have down that Red managed to double explode the D8 in trying to get up to the antenna. So,
Yes. Yes.
Like that was a very epic bit of scoring.
Thank you. Finally, some recognition for my artistry.
Utter chaos.
Yeah, somebody else might need to fill in the gaps because there are a couple in my recap, but honestly, I think I nailed it.
You're
Okay.
being held at gunpoint.
So.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I do feel
am
like that
driving
is
towards
important.
A person who is holding a gun towards me. That is not being held at gunpoint.
No, you're definitely being held
Look,
at
I know
gunpoint.
y'all
There's a
don't
guy
have
with a machine gun
firearms
barrel
written,
trained directly
but-
on your chest, less than 5 feet
Yeah.
away from you. You are absolutely held at gunpoint.
Listen, you asked me to surrender. I did. I'm sure there'll be no problem here.
All right.
I did not realize how close you were to that person last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like exactly.
Neither does Louis.
Like I'm looking at this this map and I'm like, wow, I am far from everybody.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys kind of
We can
scattered
call
to
it
the
good,
winds
right?
in that combat, which was very interesting. Usually you stick very tightly clumped together, but this time you kind of...
Yeah, we were.
Well, we had a Leroy Jenkins on our team named Harlan who decided to go.
When the fuck did Leroy use a
Yeah.
sniper rifle?
Yeah.
I,
Somebody who
we
actively
were
plays
ready
World of
to
Warcraft.
ambush, man.
all right. I'm gonna say this. Thank you guys for the recap. For clarity's sake, for the audience, our party was exploring through a jungle, found a local settlement that they were looking for a while. It was completely dark. After investigating, in part because we had Harlan who ramped his bike off the side of it to then land on a watchtower on top. Harlan, on top of this radio tower, could see there was a bunch of droids below, scanning the area, searching for something, and also found a device attached to the radar tower, to the transmission tower. A duplicator of some kind, a cloner that's transmitting whatever it's transmitting to somewhere else. Likewise, it has the symbol of the Imperial on it, which I do want to make sure that's very clear. After that, everyone kind of slowly migrated their way in, started a firefight, and things very swiftly took a turn for the worse. Red, who has a very powerful rifle, or at least a powerful, dedicated marksman rifle, like scout rifle, even with that, couldn't penetrate the armor of the one non-drone combatant that was in the area that emerged from behind a wall. And ate a lot of really unlucky shots because, let's be real, guys, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with me. Because I rolled like a maniac last time. That was not anyone's fault. I kept exploding sixes. And as a result, Harlan got downed, managed to fall off the tower and survive. Louis got shot a couple times, but managed to get onto a bike and try to bum rush at the guy who was commanding the drones. Didn't successfully convince him to surrender, and then he pointed a machine gun at Louis' chest and told him to surrender, which he has complied to. At least, as of last time, with this, you guys might pull a Star Wars Clone Wars and, commit a little bit of war crime there and false surrender. I'm not going to stop you. Everyone else engaged in the firefight as well. We had Zenith doing some incredible hacking, Amaya using her hard suit, and Becky using a scout drone to reconnoiter the area before anything else even happened. And now you all are still in the middle of this firefight. and you all feel a second wind. Because I fucked up. Did I miss anything? Anyone want to add anything on to that?
Am I in sight of the guy who's pointing a gun? Does he realize?
Well, we'll get to the actions. I just
Okay.
want to make sure, is there anything left in the recap that I possibly could have missed?
Yeah, Harlan on the way up to the tower was doing like kickflips and ollies, and like Even Flow by Pearl Jam was playing.
Oh
on the
my
way up.
god.
You're right. It definitely had the, what is it? The
I guess
the
you were
Jet
shocked.
Set radio stunt sound effect happening a couple times.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
with that, we're going to go back to our combat scenario.
Back to action.
And at this point,
Action. Kipping
the rest
from
of
the
the
memory
audience didn't
combat.
see this. So, that was just me. There we go. So, as we last left off, Red, you were fighting for your life. That is no longer the case. You are now at, I believe, a -2. You're at 2 trauma, I believe.
2 trauma, so I'm awake. I'm active again.
There we go.
Oh no. Everyone
Oh
watch
no,
out.
he's back.
Okay, so
I grab
Harlan,
out
you're
one of my
back.
fucking Helldiver stems and stick it in my fucking neck.
Louis, you were at 0 trauma now, right? Because you healed forward?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Does anyone else have any trauma on them that we need to clear?
Nope.
Okay. And I do know that, Amaya, you're in your hard suit, so technically you have suffered no trauma yet. So.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not even going to pretend if anyone knows the initiative order from last time. Because,
I know it started with Amaya, but everything after that
Yeah.
was just bleh.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask everyone to roll me initiative. Again. Fresh. And we're going to start it as if it were not necessarily a new combat, but the circumstances are in a place where I feel like it's a good time to restart it.
Fuck Lee.
That was not.
It's
I
your
don't-
awareness
I
roll,
don't
isn't
fucking
it?
know how that happened.
Yeah. An awareness roll.
Thank you.
Yes, it can be an awareness roll or any roll you want to justify to me.
Oh, wait, that was-
'Cause it is initiative, so... But just be aware, you have to justify it in the current situation. So if you're going loud, stealth might not work. I would like some... I would like a good explanation for anything you use besides awareness at this point.
I'm gonna roll combat because we're in combat.
That's fair. I'm actually okay with
Wait,
that.
is that
I'm rolling stealth because I am doing this combat as sneaky as I fucking can. Nothing has seen me yet.
That's true, you haven't broken cover to fire yet, have you?
No, I've just been hacking, and even that I've been doing quietly.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm willing to accept stealth.
The whole 1 extra point, but you know.
Hey,
I'm gonna
might save you.
Don't forget.
oh, I'm gonna go ahead and reload my roll 20 because my dice roller is not working.
Roger that.
Roll 20 is beautiful when it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when does that happen? When does that start?
Pretty reliably, but it doesn't seem to like a lot of people, so I get that. When I'm a player, it
this is
doesn't
my
roll
first-
over a 1.
Oh yeah, I know. It's fucking great being a GM for you.
Omni, I don't want you to ever complain about your dice rolls as a player.
Not
Ever.
after
Paul-
Wednesday.
After last Wednesday, I can guarantee I will probably never roll a 6 again as a player. Pretty confident. Let's see, so we're on... Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna post my number here.
My dice, they don't seem to be out to hurt me, but more to make me die of embarrassment. They always roll the worst at the most cringe possible moment.
Oh, I feel you.
That is a move.
It's never things that will give my character death, but it's always things that will make them very embarrassed.
That's such a mood.
Like rolling on their crush's shoes. That happened once.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That was not great. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, folks, I've got my numbers down for my NPCs. So let's go from top to bottom as I make sure that the audio is not being overwhelmed by the music. Okay, good. So then, Who here got over a 20? Good. Starting off strong. Who here got over a 15? Becky, what did you get?
17 with my +2 awareness.
Okay. So, alright, so it's a 17. Alright, who here got over a 10? Okay. Harlan, what did you get?
10.
Okay. And Zenith, what do you get?
I got 12.
Okay. That's Zenith. Alright. Who here got over a 5? Okay. Paul, what did you get?
I got a 7.
And what did you get?
Don't laugh at that, Becky.
An 8.
Okay. So, Amaya, you have an 8. Louis,
Yes.
you have a 7. That makes things very easy for me.
It's ironic because Silk are technically like the fastest. Like cannot right? Like they have a ridiculous reflex.
Yes, they do have the ability to re-roll initiative if they so choose. But it's specifically tied to their species. Just because you're a member of a species that's naturally very quick doesn't mean you're always very quick. It's about rounding it out, right? Sometimes people, don't get those. Okay, so hilariously, our initiative is very similar to what it was last time, from what I recall, including with the guys, the badniks being at the very bottom. So that's very much identical in that way.
Lucky you, Paul.
So, to set the scene again, the battlefield here is littered with debris, as a bunch of broken drone parts and burning wrecks are all over the battlefield. We also have, at this point, Harlan, you managed to sort of sit upright. You're still hurting a little bit because you had a crazy amount of damage on you. But
Yeah, the fucking Terminator. Just stand back up.
turns out some of those bullet wounds that felt fatal were actually grazes. It still hurts. You're going to need stitches, but it's something. Whereas Louis, you probably just got roughed up by bullets hanging off the actual thing. It turns out they're superficial. But right now, we are paused at the moment in combat for a moment because Louis, you are being held in basically at gunpoint. There's a guy who is literally this is roughly about I think each one of them is about a meter, so about 3 feet in front of you, give or take. There's a Shrike. A big, bulky Shrike with a machine gun leveled directly at you. And the last thing that you said after he said maybe you should surrender was, "I surrender." At the moment, the drones are not firing. He has not pulled the trigger. Combat is still happening. So I'm going to put it back at the top. Now that you are all aware of this, because I'm sure you all heard this over your mics. Because again, you do have immediate comms between each other, even though interstellar communications are down. That's still there. So
The internet is down.
the internet is down. Cell signal's still there, at least this cell signal. So this hulking Shrike is staring at you, Louis. Becky, you've heard all this. You're an initiative. What do you do?
So is it confirmed that I have a line of sight, or that he can see me, or am I just too far away?
At the moment, there is.
Because I'm kind of.
There's let's see. So seating area, benches, slightly raised portcullis, And then at the very far end, you are.
I'm right behind the tree.
You're right behind the tree. You might have a line of sight to him, but if I can...
I'm more concerned about whether or not he can see me.
Have you been sneaky up until now? Because he has a direct line of sight on you.
The only thing I think she did was shoot one drone when it came close.
Okay, I will say opening fire with a gun is absolutely going loud. Okay. So he is aware of your presence peripherally. Whether he's paying attention to it right now, you don't know. But right now he's aiming at Louis, and behind Louis is you.
She's gonna try to use sneak back here, and basically use the hallway to try and flank.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that going that way will remove you from combat completely. You don't know how long or how far these tunnels go. The one that you walked through took you like a good 3-4 minutes to get over here. Literally the whole time that like Harlan was up on top of the tower, futzing around with the electronics and drawing a bead, you guys were walking through those back rooms. So you don't know if you go down that path, whether it's going to be a couple of rounds or maybe 20. I will randomize it. So.
Damn it. Okay. She'll take the chance. She'll go down the hallway to try and find a route around.
All right. So I'm actually going to roll this in public, so everyone can see it. So that if roll 20 is mean, roll 20 is mean. I'm going to roll a d20. Is the Shrike's name Hoser? Get out of here, Red.
What?
Just like 20 minutes to where the hell?
So it'll be d20 rounds until you come back.
Oh my god.
I told you it can be up to 20.
I know.
And you know what? You're lucky I'm not letting the die explode.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Make it explode. One more for the down.
I'm rolling a
Well done,
20.
screw up.
13 rounds. It's gonna be 13 rounds to go all the way around.
Damn it. Okay.
Good job, Becky.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm assuming there's no like map on the wall.
So glad we have you here.
Yeah.
If there is, you don't know how to read it yet. You haven't been here long enough to really know how they arrange things. The language isn't even your local language. It's like some variety. Like again, you guys have your own like you don't have translation software, but you're all briefed on very common languages in the area. But too bad Desperandi colonies are isolationist and don't exactly advertise what they speak. So it's not like you could really prep for this too much beyond learning basics. So the local Creole is effectively, Greek to you. So Becky, if you follow this path all the way down, it's going to take you 13 rounds. I will let you, if you decide to, halfway through come back.
Yeah,
But you
she'll do that.
you
It's
will
too
emerge
far. Yeah,
the
it's too
same place.
Yeah.
So in 7 rounds, you will return. Because we round up because you're a player character.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna put a little number over you in purple. 7.
Everybody just hold their turns for 13.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, the bad guys too, huh?
Yeah, including the enemy.
Damn it.
All right. I feel like I couldn't have been fairer. So
Who has hallways that long? Who?
people who live in them.
No.
Apartments.
The
This is a-
Pentagon?
yeah. This is a whole area. This is not like a tiny apartment.
Hospital. I used to work in what was considered quite an average to small-sized hospital, and their long main corridor was 1 kilometer long.
Yeah.
This isn't a hospital.
No, it's a settlement for 300 people.
Oh, indoors.
It goes down. You don't know how this is built. You went through one corridor.
Can I roll to see if she sees any consoles whatsoever on her way?
That's fair. You use your movement action, so you're 1 round down. So it's going to be 6 rounds after this. I'll let you make an awareness check, since you're looking for consoles and that kind of thing.
19.
Yeah, there's a couple of like terminals nearby.
Okay. Are they just normal control consoles, or like?
Yeah, they're civilian. They're civilian standard. It's not like this isn't really a militant location.
Can she do the equivalent of pulling the fire alarm?
I mean, certainly you could if you wanted.
All right. Do I just?
I want you to make me an intellect roll first,
Okay.
because I want you to think about this.
I will.
Or don't pull the fire alarm,
It's
Becky.
fine.
That's up to you.
I'm gonna
Can we
substitute.
just appreciate the GM coded wording that's being used of you can do this,
So,
but I'm
I'll
giving you
substitute my
every
14.
possible moment not to.
okay, so Becky before session rolled 4 14s for her ability to substitute out. So this is a good day for it. Okay, Becky, you absolutely could pull a fire suppression alarm. There's one of many, like it is that, there's carbon monoxide poisoning, there's a bunch. You could absolutely pull one of the environmental alarms. If you do, the whole complex will go loud. You will be turning on a fire alarm, which attracts attention. You've attracted already a stunning amount of attention in a firefight with a guy you didn't even know was there before. You do not know how many people are on this premises at the moment.
Alright.
If you want to attempt a hacking roll, I will let you attempt to scan the building to see if there's anyone else present. But be aware, even if there's no one present in the building, it is a fire alarm.
Yeah.
I can hear a fire alarm down the street. And if there's anyone else in the area, they'll probably hear it too.
But she can't just silence it as opposed to, like, only putting on the water.
The silence is... Oh, you mean activating fire suppression as opposed to activating the...
Yeah.
Okay, that's a different question. That's fair. Alright. You could turn on fire suppression. Why would you want to do that?
Then we all get to be wet.
I mean, yes,
the water
but
to
cover
plant.
for one. But it's not a lot. But at the same time, it's something, and it's a distraction.
If you turn... I'll separate this out for you. Fire suppression and watering in the gardens are separate. So, the gardens don't really have fire suppression, they're outdoors.
So when we're talking fire suppression, is it just like straight, like sprinklers, or is it just like the,
It's halon gas.
Okay.
So, basically, it replaces the oxygen in the air so that it suppresses fires.
Okay, so it also, to heat scanners, make you a little colder?
I mean, yes, but only a little bit, though.
Okay.
It's... You know, you don't want your fire suppression system to go
yeah,
off
yeah.
on a person escaping a building and them to get, like, I don't know,
Freezer
third-degree
burn?
freezer
Yeah.
burn? Yeah. So, it's designed for civilian usage, aka weaponizing it will be difficult.
But also we know we already damaged it, well...
It would also only apply within the structure.
Yeah.
Where you are now, or say where the rest of the party is now, because you're in this corridor,
Yeah.
they are not in that structure. They are outside in an open-air garden. If you want to distract the guy who's holding a gun to Louis, because that sounds like what you want to do,
Yeah.
you could turn on the sprinklers. It would offer no cover, but it might distract them. That's the best I got for you.
I will try, yeah.
Okay.
Because she's already going down the long hallway, may as well.
Make me a hacking roll,
And that was...
because you have direct access to the console. So
Do I
you can
include
make-
industrial equipment?
No, this is not. If you were making an engineering roll to do it that way, I'll let you do it. But if you're trying to do something very specific like this through the electronics, that is hacking.
Yeah, I'll just use, yeah, just engineering. There's no way I'm getting it otherwise.
Okay, so you're doing engineering then. I will let you add your tool.
I hit a D20, so that explodes.
Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. You can turn the sprinklers on. Turns out there's a line that just runs along the side of the hallway. You can just literally open the main. It'll force it on.
Yeah, she'll turn it on to high.
Okay. So, that's your action. That's your actions.
Yeah,
So that's one round. Out inside of the main chamber, where you all are, outside this, like, main courtyard area, there's this sudden sound as these very classic, like, these simple, like, pipe sprinklers pop out of the ground and start spraying water everywhere. I'm gonna make a roll. Oh boy. This is not how I expected the exact beginning of combat to begin. Alright. Okay. So that was... Alright. Next person up. Zenith.
Alrighty then. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Like as soon as she hears the sprinklers sort of kicking off, just look at like kind of a that's weird. Don't know. Kind of busy. I'm thinking to make her break cover and head that sort of plant zone in the middle, the circle.
The planter.
Yes, that there. Yep. Is that somewhere again that she could hide in?
Yeah, sure. It's about waist high, give or take. It would take a stealth roll because you would be in near direct line of sight of the guy, unless because like this doesn't block cover here. This doesn't block. None of this blocks line of sight unless you're like crawling. So like if you were like trying to like tuck and roll and leap into that, You probably could discreetly, but you'd want to do it fast enough where it avoids attention.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm just thinking, the 2 drones that are nearest Harlan, are they focused on Harlan, or are they still kind of like mooching everywhere?
The drones? Is what you're
Yeah,
asking?
just checking. Those ones, yeah.
They don't. There's no such thing as like a cone of sight in this game. So you're like all enemies and all combatants are just considered to be trying to be peripherally aware. So,
That's fine. I'm going to try and get into that little bit of tree line space, and yeah, she is trying to do that. Really sneaky.
okay,
Sneaky stealth.
that's going to be a stealth roll for sure. I will ask
Yep.
because it's been a bit. Do you have an active camouflage generator on your character?
Oh, I think I do, because she's all about she camouflages everything she can. So
Yep.
let me have a look.
It would be a stealth. It'd be a stealth module or a stealth generator. So
Stealth mod, yeah, stealth mod. Yep.
okay, I'll give you the bonus on this. I'll let you know this. If you power that thing up, it'll give you a huge bonus. It'll make you mechanically invisible. So they would only be testing
Awesome.
against
that
hearing.
sounds like something I want to be right now, so yes.
All right. So if you power that up, it'll give you 1 round of invisibility because I believe it's cloak 1, right?
Yep. So that's
Okay.
fine. That's enough to get me across this particularly visible zone.
All right. You'll still be making a stealth roll, but it'll be at a huge bonus. So I should
Excellent.
say rather, I'll be testing at a massive disadvantage.
That's fine. Alrighty, so my stealth, my intelligence. Are we allowed to argue any proficiencies when we do these rolls?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so if I'm doing my stealth, which I get a +4 to anyway,
Mm-hmm.
can I argue my espionage as well?
Yeah, I'd say this qualifies, like 100%. I can
Cool,
think
so
of
the
nothing more
D12.
spycrafty than trying to avoid being seen. So,
Okay, this rolled really shit, so I'm actually going to burn a moat for this, because I just rolled a 2 on my d12. So,
yep. Okay, so you
I won't
re-roll the whole
do
thing.
that. That's absolutely fine. That is... Look, dice explosion!
Yep.
Thank God for that. Okay, so that's 8. I will take that 8, because that 8 I can then add 6 to, which is a number
14.
that requires math. That one, yep.
Okay.
That one.
So, you have rolled a 14. I'm going to
I'll
roll...
take that, hopefully.
I will roll over here just to see whether or not the drone spots you. So this is going to be, and I just want to make sure I got this right, D10 plus 4. Roll it out. Nope. Nope. And nope. You're good.
Amazing. So I'm in the shrubbery.
You have successfully snuck into the shrubbery, and while the drones don't exactly have, like, a tell, they don't seem to differ their behavior in any way while you do it.
Like, yeah, she's there. She is the sort of person to wear that full-length trench coat, leather coat situation, so she probably does like a roly-poly, and it's just like,
Oh, I almost forgot the big guy. He's really not paying attention, so you're good.
He's kind of busy, to be fair. He has got that motorcycle bearing down on him with this guy, so...
He does.
Okay.
All right, so that was your movement action, and it's a free action to turn on your generator. So you still have your
Which I've
standard.
done that.
Yep.
That's fine. Just need to quickly measure something. That's still 14 squares, that's fine. That's still out of range. That's absolutely fine. Okay. I might have to try and hack the drone nearest to me.
Yep, it's literally less than 10 feet from you.
Yes,
So
it's definitely in range of me. It's like that's fine. Let me just find the module that I'm after. Check.
yeah,
that. So
it's actually like
it's a
5 feet or something from you. It's really close.
So it'd be my hacking roll and then plus the hacking module bonus.
Yep, and don't forget your luck die.
Alrighty. I'm not doing intrusion software, so that's just a D6 instead of the D8. So I've got the actual hacking roll.
Yep, and
Well,
you're using
yeah.
Geist.
I am, and I'll take the luck die because that exploded. Thank you.
It exploded again. Let's go.
Those pointless explosions is great,
Like a
I
Michael
guess.
Bay movie.
So 12.
15 before mod.
Hold the 15, and then because it's the guys, not the intrusions, that's another 5 added on.
20.
Nice.
And then plus my actual hacking, which is another 5.
25. Okay.
Okay.
25. 25 opposed. Alright, so let's see. So this guy's me rolling D10 plus 1. That is a natural 1. So, the proper term for that would be ownership. You basically control it for 1 round. And because you have Geist, you can make it do something right now.
Okay. How much movement do these things have?
Let's see. Taking a look at this, these things have a pace of 9 with flying, float wing, and... Oh, it's a good thing you hacked that one. They also have True Sight 3. So if it got around to its turn, it would have spotted you whether you were cloaked or not.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to make it move away from the other 2 drones just a bit, and then use all the remaining movement it's got to smash itself into the pair of them as best it can.
So you wanted to fly over and melee attack them, basically.
Just, yeah, I just want to smash them all together, basically.
Alright.
I'm literally making it go back to give itself a run up to do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say because of the way the battlefield works, it makes it look like they're really close together, but they're like within a 3-meter radius in each square, so you're not gonna be able to hit them both perfectly, but you can hit one.
Right.
So
I'll still go for that one then. Yeah.
The closest? Okay. All right. So that's going to be a simple melee attack. This thing is going to glide this way as fast as it can. It's going to try to bump into its buddy here. It does actually have combat. So question: you want it to slam into it, or do you want it to try to taser one of its buddies? Because it does have an onboard taser.
Taser, that's even better, yes.
Okay, fair.
That's far more useful, yes.
So this thing will glide on over, and it'll make a combat roll against an opponent, so that's going to be D10 plus 4. It's going to roll against its buddy. Okay, so that's a total of 7. 7 versus defensive. It actually misses its buddy. It pulls out... you can see like the box on the bottom of this thing pops open, and this, like, robotic arm arcing with electricity comes out, and it jabs at the other drone. And the drone just sort of glides out of the way, like, identifying this weird new projectile.
That's annoying. Yeah.
So, they do have a defense of 10. I can give you that for sure. So, you all know these things have a defense of 10. It takes a fair bit to hit them. Alright. That was a free action because your first hack is free. You want to try again? Because you still have your standard action. You can do it twice if you wanted.
I'm very tempted to say just screw it because it's got some sort of gun type thing on it, doesn't it?
Oh, it absolutely does. It has a machine gun.
Shoot your friend.
It has a surprisingly effective machine gun. Ask Harlan how good the gun is.
Shoot your friend now. Yes.
That shit hurted.
All right.
No, that shit grazed. It's fine.
What? I'm talking guns, not cattle.
All right. So same roll again. Give it a shot. Let's see whether this guy resists.
Okay. Hang on. So I'm rolling my hacking again, yeah?
Yep. Exact same roll you rolled last time.
Checking I was understanding correctly. Roll that one. That what? My D12 is just awful today.
Good news, so is a D6.
Oh my! I don't want to use another mode. Not yet.
All right. Well, you still have your hacking roll. You still your hacking
I'm
mod?
gonna accept that it's gonna be shit. Okay, so 6 plus the 5 from the hacking, so 11.
Plus a further
Okay.
5. What's your bonus for? Well, that was it. Yeah, just hacking. So it's an 11.
That's the 5. That's the hacking.
Okay, so it's 11.
Yeah.
All right. So let me roll this out.
11 is worth
A 9. So you do succeed. You don't own him anymore, but you do have, because you used Geist, get to make a combat action with him. And
Shoot your friend. Yes.
yep. All right.
It's going to shoot.
So this guy's got a little. This guy's got a hailstone machine gun. Technically, it's a Kamino refit hailstone machine gun. So these guys have Kaminotion guns for some reason. So then, do you want to have them? It has a total of 3 shots, I believe, each. Yes, it's auto 3. So it's 3 shots. Do you want them to split it between like 2 and 1 on one of its buddies?
Preferably yes.
Okay, or do you want them to focus it on one guy and just mow him down?
I'm guessing neither of them have been touched as yet, damage-wise. They're both still.
Yeah, I don't see any damage markers on any of these yet.
That's fine. Focus it on one, just because then I stand more chance of that one being out then.
Okay, so I figure you're going to shoot that guy then. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what he's got. So he's got coordination of D10, and he's got a ballistics of 3, but technically it's 1 less because these guns are inaccurate. So let's give it a shot against this guy. We're going to focus it down, so that's going to be 1. That's a 9. 1 off. Roll again. That explodes. That definitely hits that time. And then the other one. Okay, so 1 hit goes through. These guys are surprisingly hard to hit even each other. So that's 2d6 with a pen of 5. These guys have a toughness effectively of 9 after their armor. But when you remove the armor, because it's like AP 5, so that drops their 4 points of armor to nothing, they're only toughness 5. So it's pretty much just 2d6 flat. So,
Okay.
2d6. Did you want to roll this? Because technically it is you making the attack.
I don't know if I dare. My rolls have been very questionable.
I will
Yeah,
roll
go
it
on.
for you. I will roll it for you. That's fair. I only feel it's fair with the amount of bullshit I've been pulling on you guys with my rolls lately. Alright, let's roll it out. What do we got? 2d6. That's a 4. So that's 4 points of damage to this guy. That'll bring him down to 6 health. As this drone hovers by, the box opens again, and this submachine gun on a gimbal pops at the bottom, just opens fire, and the bullets just punch through this thing's armor. The ones that hit, anyway. For the most part, fires almost wildly, trying to track at the drone that's naturally evading incoming fire. But one of the bullets just goes right through it, and you can see sparks falling out of it. It's almost halfway dead.
Good.
So, alright. And let's make sure that's visible for everybody. So, there we go. Should be visible. Why did it not show up? Oh, I see. Out of 10. I need to have the actual bar. There we go. Okay. So, I believe that is all that you've got, Zenith, because you did...
That's all I can. That's all I can do because I stealthed with the free action to be camouflaged to get my butt over there. Then I hacked it.
Yep.
So that's my.
That's fair. Okay. So, next up in initiative...
Being sneaky.
Next up, Harlan, with a fresh breath of air in your non-perforated lungs. What are you gonna do? Also be aware Louis is currently riding your bike. I'm gonna put a little marker on him so that we all know.
Forward it, thanks.
How do I move 70 feet in a single turn?
With gusto. Oh, here you go. I'll give you that little thing.
Isn't he elevated? Isn't he currently elevated?
He's
Or
like
did you fall?
he's like
did you
at
come
waist
down?
height elevated, so technically he's elevated by like half a tick.
Okay.
So
I thought
need
he
to
was
live.
like way up higher because I was like, just do like a glide thing and just glide down.
oh, he was way up higher, and then he
He's like a
fell
flying
off the
squirrel.
tower at the end of
That's
the
what I
last
thought, he
session.
fell
He's
off.
like he crawled off the tower, plummeted, and hit the ground like
Yeah.
invincible
Yeah.
after his dad
With-
showed him a little bit of
With
love.
airbags. with airbags. I have airbags on my semi-powered armor.
It is true. Your semi-powered armor actually did save your life.
So from the bounce, can I bounce 70 feet? In
No.
this direction?
No. You didn't really bounce so much as you hit the ground and left a crater, and the airbags took more of it. You literally had the Yamcha moment from Dragon Ball Z, where you're just kind of on the ground for a minute.
No way you mentioned Dragon Ball Z, because I was like, I'm gonna spend a spark of legacy to become a Saiyan and just like fucking instant transition behind this guy. That was exactly my thinking. Fucking hell, how do I get, oh man, 70 feet. Okay, so about that spark of legacy I was talking about.
Okay. You can't use those in combat for stuff like this.
Oh, I know.
But, so, you have a total, the distance you need to cross is 15. It's 15 ticks. So, your pace is what?
4.
4? Okay. So, if you run, that means you double it to 8. So, you'd be able to get there in a little over, roughly in about 2 turns. Because that would get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would get you to right here or behind that bush. And then from there, you would literally in one more round be able to get there and punch the guy in the teeth. Or if you just wanted to go completely balls to the wall, you could just
If
run.
those drones don't shoot you on their turn for going that way.
That's really the trick. You have these 3 drones right here. So there is a tree here offering you some cover, but when you jump down, like, you'll have like half height, so you'll have soft cover. Unless they move to where you don't get cover, and they're pretty fast. So...
Well, what if I just use my rocket launcher?
That'll do it! You do have a rocket launcher, like, you could either shoot him, or you could shoot them. What is the blast on your rocket launcher? Should have like there should be a tag there, just blast, keyword blast.
That's strange. It does not. But it should, I'm sure.
What is the actual gun?
It's just a javelin rocket launcher.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let me take a look and see.
I just want to say, I also have a grenade launcher. So, if I were you, I would go for the biggest threat right now, and let me handle the semi-smaller threat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you gonna noob tube the fucking drones?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so your javelin should have a blast of 1, which means it will hit anything nearby its original target 1 tick out. So, literally just like...
So this won't hit Louis if I hit him with
Absolutely not. Louis is exactly 10 feet away. 5 feet beyond the blast radius of your rocket launcher.
Louis
If you hit directly.
back as light.
Wonderful.
So Louis gonna get some singed eyebrows, but otherwise,
I
like...
can take it, it's fine.
Should be fine.
be alright.
Should be fine. As long as you
I'm
don't
gonna
roll
roll the
double
rocket
ones, you should be good. And even if you roll double ones, you'll probably just miss. Unless I'm, unless I roll a d6 and it turns into a 1 again, and then...
This is still a ballistics, isn't it?
This is
Omni,
ordnance,
why are you
actually.
trying to manifest me being blown up? Not except for a double 1 and a 6. So it could happen.
It's my birthday. I'm allowed to have fun. I'm allowed to be chaotic once per year. I'm usually the responsible one. It'd be ordnance, by the way.
That's right.
Ordnance. Oh god.
Shake your dreads out, Omni. Shake your dreads out.
Could I argue irregular warfare because you're not supposed to use javelins on personnel?
Say that one more time.
Could I argue for irregular warfare because you're not supposed to use javelin rocket launchers on personnel?
I am willing to say that this counts for irregular warfare. I can think of nothing more irregular than using an anti-tank weapon against a dude on foot.
This is a war crime.
Yeah, this is a Call of Duty maneuver. This is not normal combat doctrine. This is the kind of shit you got more practice on Battlefield doing than anyone in real life would ever reasonably do.
Roll the d6. Oh my god.
Okay, so hold on.
Probably use them up here.
What's your modifier? It's 3?
It's +3 total because I get the +1 from ordnance and then I get the +2 from regular warfare.
You might want to re-roll that. It will miss.
Oh, pissed some vinegar, man. Okay, so 10.
That does hit.
Ah,
That hits him. That's one over hit the roll to hit him. All right. Now we get the insane number of dice you get. It's 3d12 plus 2, I believe, right? With a penetration of 6. So basically, disregard his armor. He's just toughness 11 now.
Oh.
He's only a raging Shrike Berserker. You know, nothing too big. But he's at least now a raging Shrike Berserker without heavy armor.
Well, that's a pretty good roll.
That's a 23.
I'm just gonna message. I'm gonna like. Do we have comm set up still? Like I'd imagine.
Yeah, you still have your shortwave radio. Like it could be intercepted theoretically, but like in the heat of combat like this, it'll be fine.
Louis, I got ordnance inbound. Just close your eyes.
Red, how do you do it?
Yeah.
So I actually compared it. You did exactly, to let you know how dangerous this guy was, 1 point of overkill on him. He has one point of trauma overkill.
Jesus.
So.
Well, I'd imagine a space javelin works pretty similar to like a one that we're familiar with.
Some things don't need to change, even over 200 years, Red. Shaped explosives are pretty much the same, even in the future.
Yeah, he just like grabs this thing off of his powered armor and like puts it over his shoulder, like types in a few buttons and like tries to like lock in, and then he like looks straight up in the air and the missile just goes like flying and the jets kick on. And you can just very far up in the sky you can kind of see it moving, and then it just like comes down full force in this like precise explosion and just fucking explodes this guy into chunks of gib.
There's just this almighty boom as this thing hits the ground, and the shape charge hits the top of his head. And when it does, the warhead explodes, and in slow motion, Louis, because you're so damn close, you get to enjoy this. You see that the sides of the shell pop off, and inside, a jet of molten copper shoots through and just vaporizes the column of the guy's body. And then there's an explosion as basically the secondary explosives which triggered that AP round go off and just send pieces of him everywhere. He's in the bushes, he's on the floor, he's in the bistro, he's everywhere.
Louis? No, he's not.
I was just gonna say target neutralized, and then he's gonna like turn around and realize that the backblast just like set a bunch of the woods on fire behind him, and he's gonna start stomping it out.
Oh yeah, there's like this lovely little crater behind you that's smoldering where there was once a very pretty rose bush, and now it's just gone, deleted.
All's fair in love and war.
Well done, Red. Well done.
Thanks. I forgot I had that.
Well done. All right. Next up, Amaya, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Okay, is moving considered a free action or standard? Is it a standard move?
So movement is its own action. Basically, every time that you go into combat, you have a movement action, a standard action, and as many free actions as you can choke down.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and move. Let's see. Probably around here. I don't know what this little stand is, but.
Could you flag that again? Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, it's like a lamp. It's like one of those or a garbage can, something really simple.
Yeah, let's see.
You've been to Disney World, you know what they look like. The metal ones bolted in the ground.
7. Oh, I'm actually gonna move right here. Sorry about that.
Okay.
That'll be my 7. And then I will use my wonderful grenade launcher. Now, I'm trying to think about what the radius of the grenade is.
So, on your grenade launcher,
I know that they're technically all three of them are close together, but they're actually like spaced out some.
Okay.
Correct?
So yeah, basically the way that it works is damage is applied to a tick, basically to a square on the battlefield. So even though they're like it's vague, it's basically my way of going like, hey, there's two guys directly next to each other. You will need separate attacks to hit them. A blast will hit both their squares and hit them. So I believe you're using the tube, right? The
Yes.
tube grenade launcher? Okay.
Tube grenade. Mm-hmm.
So that is a blast of 1, which is exactly the same as the javelin. If you hit that guy, or any of them for that matter, it will hit all their buddies. The only one that I think actually those are the only 3 left after all the mayhem that's been happening. So yeah. If you hit one, you'll hit all of them.
Okay. Can I use the shorter range? The 15, 30, 60, or do I need to use the 30, 60, 120?
You can choose which one you use, but if you use the 15, 30, 60, it does not have a blast effect. It is an AP round. So it's basically a steel slug, more or less, you're putting through one of them. Through a grenade launcher.
Yeah, then in that case I'll just do the higher range, the 30, 60, 120. And I will aim for this middle guy right here. Because why not?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So that will be, what is the ordnance? I still have to add that to my thing.
Yep, it's ordnance. It's a discipline. So it's you choose when you see ordnance, you use the ordnance discipline instead of ballistics to shoot the gun. Simple as.
Right. So what is the ordnance? What's that? Is that
intellect?
Coordination?
Intellect. It's intellect.
Okay, cool. So that would be. I guess I'll just roll a flat d10.
And you do get your luck die as well.
Right. Roll that, and then. Did it roll?
It rolled a 6, so you got a 6 on the d10.
And then my luck die is a 2. So.
Okay. So to hit, you are coming in low. Now, there is a mechanic for what happens when you miss with a blast weapon. It's called scatter. I roll a d10.
Okay. Like your d10 is higher.
Yep, and it's basically actually no, it's not a d10. It's a d8. It's 1, 2, 3, and it's just like a clock. 4, 5, and then whichever one it rolls, it moves in that direction, equal to by how much you missed.
Okay.
Okay. So if it explodes, if I roll in it, I'll let you if you want. I'll let you roll a luck die with this. If you roll a 6, which is out of the out of the d6, that means it explodes. I'll let you hit dead on, or at least choose the direction you move in. So let's roll it out. A d8. Which direction does it go? 6. So that means it would go in this direction. You missed by 4 ticks. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. But roll me a luck die.
Maya, I don't want to judge, but that is just nowhere near where you were aiming.
Exactly what you wanted. Dead on. So.
Paul's trying to be a fucking op right now. God damn.
Roll it out. Finish the roll. I want to see what the total rolls. So you got a 6. Roll it again. So it's a 7.
What?
Okay.
Duality.
I'm letting. With that, I'm gonna say that it scatters nowhere and it lands on them. I'm gonna be nice about that one. Because I'm still working out the scatter rules, so I need to figure out precisely how to make them a little better. And I wanted to add, like, if you're in short range, it only deviates so far, so that feels like a pretty good way of handling it. Alright, so then, make me damage rolls. Because you do, in fact, the blast radius hits all of them. Because you're well within short range. You're ludicrously in short range.
Yar. It's a... Alright, roller. Let's get it together. Okay, it's a 3d6 damage.
Yep, 3d6 damage. That explodes. So that's a 12.
Yeah, no dip.
So do I just roll 1?
Yep, just roll one more. So that goes from 12 to 16.
Mm-hmm. and it has a pen 1. I don't know if that.
Oh, it does. I'm factoring that in. Okay, so that's your first damage roll. Roll the next one.
The next one. So 13.
Okay.
And then last one. Wow, it's 2.
Woo! Those both
Six
explode.
exploded.
Roll me 2 more dice. Add it together. Nice.
Okay, so 7. So that's 24.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
Oh.
All right. So, the way that your grenade hits kind of doesn't really it deflects initially off of the drone. It sort of hits the drone's anti-gravity field and sort of gets thrown a little bit. But it actually sort of pushes it below the drone. Like it slides off and then gets shunted directly down. And the blast wave just boom, explodes outward. One drone, the damaged one, completely dead, obliterated. The explosion hits it and just its pieces go shattering. As does the other one. Just blasted into little bits because you rolled beyond overkill on that.
Yes.
And let's see. Let's make sure I got that right so we can see.
And the middle one.
And there we go. Let everybody see that. Beautiful. And then finally the middle one. The middle one has had thus far no damage on it. So far. Until this moment, where you do half of its damage in one hit. The explosion hits it and sort of blasts upward. And if it weren't for its anti-gravity field, it probably would be dead. But it actually does sort of eat half of the damage and just sort of shreds its wings. It's hovering there, sputtering. But it is still intact. Still functional. Well done. That was great.
Oof.
Anything else?
No, I don't think. I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna just crouch here and brace for this next attack.
Louis,
Pretty much.
it's on you. You're the last one in the initiative, my friend.
So, the bad guy was pointing a gun at me, said surrender. I was like, yeah, okay. Let go of the handles of the bike. Bear in mind, I don't think I know how to drive this bike. I think I've just been winging it so far. And now I've let go. So, I am shooketh that this guy has just been obliterated in front of me. I'm just very confused.
Yes, some guy just got Gallaghered in front of you by something from the sky.
I'm going to say it takes me at least 2 to 3 squares, let's say, before I realise that the person who was holding a gun at me is no longer holding a gun at me, and is just not fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to here.
That's totally not traumatizing or anything.
Is he eviscerated enough that he doesn't, I drive through him or over him just normally?
Oh yeah, you would. It's a hover bike, so there's not enough left of him to impede your motion. There's a hole in the ground where he was.
He's just red listed.
Yeah, and the pieces of him are in other locations now, so you don't have to worry about hitting him. He's not here anymore. He's everywhere. He's a part of all of us now.
I pulped his ass.
So you've been moving at full speed now, because you were gunning it pretty hard.
Yeah, I was. I was going as fast as possible.
Okay. So you went from 15 to 30. It's been 2 rounds of movement. Yeah, it's 2 rounds of movement. So that means you're now in your 3rd round of movement. So it's your choice, Louis. Are you attempting to decelerate or accelerate?
Decelerate. I would like to stop and get off this bike.
Okay. You now have to move the rest of your movement. You have to move at very least, because you moved 3, so it's 15. You need to move 12 more spaces because your bike is hauling ass, and you kind of just let go of the handles. So you're going to be moving at minimum pace for 1 more round. Wherever you end up is your call. But if you
the brakes on this bike are crap.
Also,
I don't usually.
I'll
What do
be
you think?
having words with Harlan. I'm fixing this bike.
Why do you think I just jump off of it most of the time?
make me a
Can I
drive
at least
roll.
turn? Can I turn or?
You can turn, but make me a drive roll because you yourself said you let go of the wheel of the handles for a minute.
You're my driving wheel.
Okay. That one and that one.
Also the Gadwell so that everyone can see it. In case anyone needs the stats.
6.
Okay. That is more than enough to grab control of it. It's not like, you know... It is a little bit of a sudden turn. You're kind of... It's kind of like riding a bike in a very close space. It may be tough to turn fast. But you manage to get a hold of it. So you can move up to 12 inches away from... 12 inches away from where you currently are at your leisure. And safely dismount the bike.
When you say 12, do you mean 12 squares?
Yes, 12 ticks.
Isn't that 60 feet? Yo, Harlan, get better brakes.
Again, I jump off of it. There's a reason behind my madness.
So to put it in context, Louis, when you said you were going at max speed, I want to make sure you're aware of this. You were going... This thing can go almost 200 kilometers an hour.
Ah, stand by it.
That would be why.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, look at me over here. Look. There.
Okay.
That feels about right for 12. I've got a sort of corner.
Yeah, that should be
sort of gone around like that.
fine. Yeah, that's exactly 12. Yeah, you're good. It's a hover bike too, so you go exactly where you want to go. You'll be fine.
I can't get rid of that red line now. That lives there forever.
Tron line.
Got it. You're good.
Thank you.
No worries.
Could not get rid of it. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna get off the bike and be like, I don't know what happened, but that guy's dead now. Nail it. You're welcome. Don't want to say it was all me, but I'm starting to think if someone points a gun at me, they do explode. Because that just keeps happening.
Okay. And is that the end of your action, Paul?
Do I have an action to shoot something?
You still... Yeah, I will let you... You did pass your driving roll. That was your movement action. I'll let you make your standard action.
Right, 1 second, because all the cameras are frozen for me. Bear with.
Same here.
Curses.
There we go.
We can hear you still.
Nope. They
Ah,
both
sweet, that'll do
got
it.
frozen.
Yeah, if I have an action,
Not
I would
from
like
where
to
I-
use my hand cannon to shoot this remaining...
Worst case,
Floaty
refresh it.
thing.
It can happen sometimes. Okay. You pull out your deagle and let's see what you do.
Alright, let's roll for it then. Damage... 2d... Oh no, I've got to hit it first.
You have
What
to
do
roll
I
the hit.
for hit?
Yep, that's going to be coordination because it's going to be ballistics.
Coordination.
So you got that big iron.
Yeah. 5, I think.
After modifier, and don't forget your luck die.
Look die. Oh, a 6 on that, so that explodes.
Yep.
11 in total.
That does hit. 11 hits. Roll your damage, and what's the
reading my character sheet because I, for some reason, can no longer zoom in on it, and it's very irritating.
I am sorry. I do not know why.
Oh well. Yeah. So penetration 2, damage 2d8. Do I roll the 2d8?
Yes, you roll 2d8 now. Yeah, because you have the
I'll
east.
see if I can do that on this.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled dice on Roll20. I hate Roll20.
It's okay, it hates you too.
11 again on the damage. 11 damage with penetration 2.
11 damage to penetration 2. Very nice. Very nice. So that means when I'm doing the math in my head, that brings it down to... Huh. Well, ain't that funny. How do you do it, Paul?
Woo!
Hey.
You literally do 1 point, just 1 point enough to knock him over. You guys are like needling them.
With shaky legs and having seen Amaya just kind of explode these grenades, quite aggressively at them. I realise that as one is spinning, its wings exploding, it's sort of just awkwardly hovering there. I'm like, yeah, one left, bang. Put it back straight away. Sweet, next.
Yeah, you square up, dead center, pull the trigger, and the bullet just cores it out, and it just falls to the ground, dead, no longer moving. Congratulations, you did it. You all survived the encounter, despite my best possibility of overtuning it.
Yes.
It's best effort at trying to get us all murderized.
Oh.
Yes. I was about to take a nap because that was wild. About to hibernate for a little bit.
Alrighty, we've been going for about an hour. Did you guys want to take a brief 5-minute break to go rest, relax, shake out the wigglies?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, folks.
Yes.
We are going to take 5 minutes and just let everybody relax for a little bit. We're going to take a 5-minute break, go do your bathroom business, all that fun stuff. So, chat, we'll be right back. And I wanted to say, you guys can go at any time. Thank you to all my incredible patrons. On my tier 1s, we have Ampersand, Heinrich, Atlas. On tier 2, we have Necronomus and Souls Rolls. And I want to say to everyone else who follows as well, and anyone who wants to join in the future, thank you all so much. Truly, your support makes these videos possible, both my TTRPG things and my webcomics. So, thank you guys so much. Please feel free to go give at patreon.com/TheLastOmnitect. And also on top of that, do me a favor, please, go and subscribe to this damn channel. Like the video, share it if you can. I'm a tiny channel, guys. I need help. YouTube hates the tiny channels. Don't you know? They don't want us to see my friends playing. So go, subscribe, hit all the buttons. And we will be right back in 5 minutes. And don't forget, chat, the mics are always hot here on this channel because I lack the technical know-how to mute them. Not really, but I really couldn't be bothered to care.
You know, I wear non-slip shoes in the kitchen.
Mm.
Sometimes when I'm not in the kitchen, I wear extra slip shoes.
Bruh.
With that, I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
I love you, buddy. I know you're probably not going to... are you going to be able to come back, or are you going to need to head out? Because that's perfectly fine.
I reckon this is probably tap out time. I mean, this is my last weekend at my current job because I did get that other one.
Hell yeah.
And I get a whole like week and change off between jobs, which, dude, I haven't had time off in 3 years.
Bro, enjoy it, please. Good God.
Oh, from working the 70-hour work weeks to all full circle, it's all paying off, baby.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, I love you, buddy. Rest up, relax. Thank you for playing today. I really appreciate you. I'm glad that we got to use that rocket launcher.
Me too. I was just like, wait a minute.
I was like, you guys are weirdly pillow-fisted. I thought you brought much bigger things than we did. We did bring more stuff to the fight.
I was like, I'm wearing my fucking semi-powered armor. I could carry a bunch of shit. But yeah, farewell, everybody. Happy birthday, Omni.
Hell yeah, man. Much love.
I love you all. Be well. Don't die. Peace out.
Take care, buddy. Also, I'm taking a little look here. Did something happen while I wasn't paying attention? I just wanted to make sure you knew.
You're good. I will admit though, it is a little weird because even in our hospital, there's a reason why we have cut-through hallways specifically to protect people when fires happen, when we have to do emergency evacuations because we do get bomb threats. So I thought it was really fucking weird that the hallways were that long.
The big thing is
like,
the scale of the thing is hard for me to display in Roll20.
Yeah.
Like, this is a building that is... It is wider than where we currently live by a significant margin. Like, and on top of that, it goes subterranean, and it winds all around. That's why you guys took a while to get in. So, I didn't mean to make your character, like,
You're good.
poop off. And it's just one of those, like, also as a rule of thumb, I try to disincentivize folks from leaving combat unless they want to retreat. And if that's the case, it's good. But otherwise, then I had to do, like, a bunch of math in my head of, like, how to make these connect. Basically, it's a giant ring, and you're standing in the large entranceway, but getting up and around it is not easy. So, it's
a reverse gladiatorium.
Yeah, it's basically a maze back there, because none of you guys know how it works, or how it looks. And it's not even made to a code either. This was all made by the colonists, probably to be intentionally hard to get around, so that when visitors come by, they don't hear it, they're
like,
shit.
who the fuck?
Yeah. So.
Are we aware that Bob doesn't have a camera, by the way?
What?
Say again?
Are we aware that Becky doesn't have her camera on OBS?
Her camera is
video.
on. All of you guys have your cameras on. It's just occasionally OBS has errors, I think. It's usually a processing error.
That might just be you, my love, because Becky does on
Oh, okay.
No,
Alright,
on
just
all
me
one.
then, okay.
Yeah. It's just OBS having processing errors. Maybe it's...
There you are.
There we go. I was really like, wait, what? No, we're good.
Don't tell me it's broken.
Don't make me do that. Don't make me go through and fix that again.
I still can't zoom in on a fucking character sheet.
Yo, okay. Let's see. Alright. So I'm gonna check something fast, because it's being weird. Let's see, dashboard. Overview. Let's see.
I'm so uncoordinated. I just threw my crisps half all over myself.
Well done, well done.
Alright. Everybody feeling good? Stretched their legs? Did everything they need to do?
Sure.
I mean, define feeling good, because, like, you know, like chronic illness.
Okay, well, feeling...
It's good of which you speak.
Feeling good enough to move and continue, I should say.
I am functional.
There we go. Let's see. Alright, give me 1 second.
Don't think I chose you with that. Weird.
Alright, so I do want to make a huge shout out to my incredible patron, Derek, who has apparently done a thing. I don't know what that thing is, because YouTube hasn't shown me the thing. At all. It is refusing to show me what has occurred, and I don't know why, and I wish it would show me properly. Mute the site. Here we go. Why is it like this? YouTube, why are you like this? I don't understand you. Okay, well. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. You're amazing. You're incredible. I love you. I have no idea what you did, because YouTube is not showing me anything, and Twitch is not showing me anything. So, I know you did something. Thank you. I love you. I wish I could tell what it was, but I don't know. Ah! Alright, so we're going to return back to stream.
Just guess.
Yeah, bless. I don't know what it is,
You
but
know,
thank
she
you.
was great.
I will say Derek is an incredible homie. So let's return back to, once again, a little more Legacy First Flight. And we're back as we wrap up a significant fight, I will say. Quite a crazy bit of combat there. Pop that back onto the main page. Return everyone back there. So, in the interim, I will say that because we have Red had to return back to their job, so Red has popped off. We're going to say that Harlan has gotten on his bike, says he's going to just sort of scout the area out, make sure there's no other combatants, no one who's going to be popping in on you guys, anything like that. So he's going to do a quick recon swing. And in the meantime, the firefight has finally died down, and it is once again peaceful. Mostly. But for, like, the chunks of debris and garbage around the place where, you know, there were people once. What do you all do?
We gotta invest. Is there
I'm
anything
guessing-
left? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Whatever you gotta
I'm
do.
guessing the guy's in too many pieces to be able to get any sort of information off the remains.
I've never tried to roll a how intact is the corpse thing. So let me roll. I'm just gonna roll a random luck die, and we're just gonna see what it looks like. So that was a natural one. Yeah, no, there's no. You can find a couple pieces as big as a finger, but like, other than that, he's kind of mulch. He's really
He just
more
looks at me and
paint
goes,
than he is.
not helpful.
Yeah, he's more like paint than he is person now.
Is Becky
I will
back?
not be hacking into anything.
Becky, you're back.
Okay.
Yeah. A round literally takes 3 seconds. In combat, it's a lot. Out of combat, the time it took for Zenith to walk over to the corpse and go, "Oh, that's a crater. That's not a person anymore. You've returned."
Cool. Well, I guess we should investigate the console he was working.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes.
Becky, hello, welcome back. Where you been?
Whoever designed this place are sociopaths. Why are there no emergency crossway hallways?
So halfway through battle with a gun pointed at my face, you went for a walk?
I tried to go around to flank him. It didn't work.
Did it not? I barely noticed.
There's
Anyway.
just down the way, a little bit from where you guys are, like roughly the same direction that this random trooper, this zero-out soldier, appeared from. You actually see Ettore and your other companion, who they both kind of like. You guys really didn't give them any direction. I think they were just like you guys sort of just went forward, and so like. Lieutenant Ura and Ettore just kind of like, yeah, just kind of just waited, and then they sort of appear from the other side, and they just like, you see Ettore just sort of shrug. I actually can vouch for that. Desperandi don't make their settlements easy to maneuver through, intentionally, as a way to kind of keep people from peering into their shit. So, If I had known you were going to try to go in through the back, I would have warned you. But we just found our way here because... and he gestures behind him because of that. Lieutenant Ra just sort of pipes in, yeah, because his allies are sociopaths. Tori sort of rolls his eyes.
Fair.
So, what did we miss?
I killed everybody. And Maya killed those two. The rest of them, all me.
Becky's just gonna
They
go
ordered
to
you to
console.
surrender, and you said yes.
All part of my tactic. Yeah. Lure them into a false sense of security before they spontaneously combust through pure thought.
While Louis is giving like this outlandish explanation of everything, Amaya's literally just like logged everything that happened and just sent it to a Torre. Like,
Fair.
there's your report.
Tori just gives you a thank you. I'll give this a look over. Ara, come and take a look. And they both sort of hunker over each other's wrist links. Becky, you said you wanted to go over and take a look at the console he was working at?
Yeah, to see if, one, if he's communicated with anyone, and then two, what he was working on last.
So, the guy's console, make me an awareness check, because he wasn't using a fixed console.
Oh.
He was using something on his wrist link.
Oh.
21.
Well, that's gone.
Well,
And-
with a
Might not be done, it
21...
might just be in a bush over there.
Exactly. With a 21, Becky,
Attached to the wrist.
you managed to find what's left of his hand in one of the bushes nearby. And because of the way wrist links work, sometimes it's jewelry, sometimes it's actually like a PDA size thing, other times it's implanted. This one's implanted roughly through where like the wrist is. And so you can see it's sort of flickering there.
But god damn it, she'll grab it and just use it. Like, disgusting.
You're gonna want to give me an engineering roll or a hacking roll.
Alright, engineering.
And if anyone wants to assist, call it now.
Oh,
I'll help with hacking.
Okay.
go for it.
So, Becky, you're leading.
Yeah, I will re-roll. I will use a mode.
Okay. Natural 20!
Yeah, oh crap, okay.
That's great.
So 27 plus 5.
Don't forget, it also explodes. So you go... So,
That's
yes,
what I
27 plus 5, so it's 32?
Yeah.
Yep. Any other modifiers?
No, that was it. That was my engineering.
Not like you need them.
Zenith was helping.
Yep, I do remember Zenith. Roll that for me.
So roll my hacking.
Yep, and we're just gonna add half of your final result. Rounding up because you're a player character. It's a nice level.
8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Arguing espionage because it's hacking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
A
this
15.
counts. A 15?
Yep.
And that's before it's halved, so we'll take that, have it roughly about 8, because it's 8 plus 7, and we take the higher.
Yep.
So 8 plus
32.
8 plus 32, so 40 on a critical. Yeah, no, you do manage to fire it up. It does work. You have full access to his wrist link. So, first off, the wrist link doesn't function. That hasn't changed. None of you guys can access the prism. So, it is basically just a two-way radio. What you're able to find out is that he was in contact with somebody at some point in the last 15 minutes, but it doesn't seem like he used it while he was in the firefight. So, at the very least, there's that. There's not too much on there otherwise. It's pretty sparse, actually. Most folks, their wrist links are loaded up with their private lives. But this guy has the wrist link of, like, a 70-year-old technophobe. Like, he barely has used the thing. Except it's clearly intentionally not been used. Like, it's not the guy is afraid of tech. It's that whatever he's doing, he's being disincentivized from using a wrist link like a normal person would.
Zenith and Becky, because the internet is down, but it is still two-way radio. Can you tell us how far away the other person is? Like,
Oh,
is
they
it like
have to be
hours that has a
nearby.
range limiter, or?
Given your insanely high rolls, can't be further than a quarter mile.
Can we give a direction, or is it like a radius?
It's a radio signal, so like it's an actual radio signal, and it's not currently active. If you were to call the last person they called, you could try to triangulate them,
No.
but then
Yeah,
you would be
no.
calling them.
No.
Contact them about their expended car insurance.
The extended spaceship warranty.
Oh my god.
That would be hilarious to add where.
No, I'm not doing that.
Can we-
I think we should. I'll do it. Give me the number. I'll do it.
Hold on. Becky will turn to Zenith and be like, can we implant a virus in this thing just in case his friend comes by to pick it up?
I mean, I don't see a reason why not. She ponders into the ether of GM.
There's nothing stopping you from putting a virus in this thing if you want, but until the prism turns on, it probably won't do much.
That's okay. You know, when it does, when things go wrong, their buddies are gonna be in for it.
Lovely. So yeah, she ponders and hears this little voice in her head that says, "Yeah, okay." She goes, "Yeah, yeah."
Can
okay."
we send a Trojan horse via phone call? Like, that's a real question.
So here's how I'll let you do this, because it feels
Rick
like today
roll
is the day of I need to generate rules for random exceptions to
I'm
things I could
sorry.
never have planned for. No, it's fine. It's not your fault. Here's how we'll do this.
This-
It is, but it's
This is-
okay.
This is the human experience.
It's the GM experience. You can never write a book big enough, and you probably shouldn't, because that's a mess.
That's too big.
Yeah, exactly. Just, have the GM have the ability to make rules as caveat, which I do, actually. So, in this instance, here's how we'll do this. Whoever plants the virus makes a hacking roll. They choose a program they want to run, as if they're making a hacking roll with their wrist link as per usual, with their hacking module. The effect of it will only turn on when it's activated, when it's uncovered. So you're going to basically run a program in the background, and it won't activate until a condition is met. And in this case, like, whether that be you try to have them, like, they try to access a folder, or turn it on, or connect to the prism, what have you. It will not spread unless it has access to the prism or another wrist link directly connects to it at the moment.
Zenith, could you make the virus like send us like a text when it activates?
Like a message to say it's triggered.
Yeah, like a received message or like a read message, so that will be left on
like
red.
it's on-
You know?
Like it's on
I can, but I do feel like that is risky because that is then leaving a direct trace back to us.
Yeah, that would give us the back, give them the back door.
Yeah.
We can make
Just
this.
rickroll them.
We can make
Just
this.
rickroll.
We can make this a compound action if you want. I'm willing to let you combine multiple programs based on how good your roll is.
And I'll help with the engineering.
Zenith, roll really well.
So
Thanks.
if
I
you
would
want
never once have thought of that.
if you want to do this, to have it message you guys discreetly, which it theoretically could, because the virus could send the message, not the wrist link, the virus. What you could do, you could use the mouse program for being discreet.
Yeah,
It gives you bonuses to avoid being traced.
what I'm thinking. Yep.
You could use Geist to make it perform an action.
Okay.
So if you do that, it'll be a sneaky action of transmitting back. If you want to do anything else, you would need to add another program onto that. I'm going to say already, this thing is a wrist link. It's not a particularly potent wrist link. It's a pretty standard civilian model. So I'm going to say it has a resist die of a D8, which can explode because it's effectively an intellect roll. So
Can I see how I roll and then see what I can get away with and what I can't?
yeah, absolutely. That's basically what we're going to do. So I'll give you your target number.
I understand, Becky, you're helping. I'm also gonna help because I feel like it's an all hands on deck
Yeah,
thing.
we all go.
And I've been researching about hacking ever since Becky got super impressed by it.
All right.
So I'm actually weirdly good at hacking.
So we have a target number of 3. It's not a high number. So
I reckon between the 3 of us, we might be able to get it.
Right.
So for every multiple over this, if you hit the target number, that's 1. If you get a 6 or higher, that's 2. And I'll say like
9,
at this point
12,
a 9,
15.
12, 15, etc. I'll let you add the effect of another program to create a more complex program.
Okay. So let's just do the
And
initial.
Becky's number gets halved, and mine gets third, doesn't it?
Correct.
Look at me know the rules.
Look at you guys learning the rules. I'm so proud. This is a wonderful birthday gift.
Okay. Well, if I could roll better than that, that would be great. So I'm going to use a moat because I want better than that.
Yep,
I'm
absolutely
no longer in a
voted.
fight, so I'm using better.
Okay, roll it out.
Stop being shit.
I have also used a moat because I want my roll to be better, but it did explode.
Nice, nice. That's significantly better already.
Okay.
So that's an 8. Plus you also have your hacking module, because I'm letting you use your hacking
Okay.
module.
And if now, I'm starting off with mouse, which means I'm doing intrusion, which would be a D8.
I'm letting you use the D8.
Okay, cool.
This is intrusion software. You started with the program that set the tone.
Okay,
So.
so 8 plus 5, this is at 13, plus my 5, my hacking, so 18.
18, yep.
8.
I think espionage you can add to this. So,
18, so 19, so 20.
okay. So that's a
I
20.
think that's about all I can add, so 20. 20 from me.
Okay. Alright, so we have a 20. Also, I found out what happened. I misread it. Derek sent me a gift on Steam, not on stream.
Ah.
And so, Derek, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shipbreaker looks hella fun. So I can't wait.
I think we should apologize to YouTube for not showing you the Steam purchase.
Alright, so Becky, what did you roll?
So I rolled a 21, half of that 10.5, so
11, because you round up. Okay, so we're at 31. Plus, Paul, what did you get?
Would you let me add my engineering roll? My engineering.
No, this has to be hacking.
I rolled a 19, which divided by 3 is 7 if you're rounding it.
Beautiful, thank you. I appreciate you. So that's a total of 38, which means you have 12 programs you can stack on this thing. Because you rolled so significantly higher.
Have it win is the game.
This is the entire.
So you started with mouse. Mouse can stack, by the way. So if you want to make this really discreet, so you have 12. You have 12 programs you can use.
Cool. Well, I sort of do, but I can only bring so many with me, so I've only got what I've got with me, technically.
Well, yes, but you can use instances of them to make a more complex program.
So you could use 12 mouse commands.
Theoretically.
I think we will have a couple other things.
I'm going to kind of relay it with the mouse command because I do want this to be quiet as fuck, especially if I am going to use the guys to then send it back to me.
Okay.
Like send me the signal of it did the thing. Right.
Your virus has been read.
I'm just going to check what that does, but I don't think that's what I'm going to want to do just now.
I think in character as Becky is helping, she's just like, you have impressive code.
It's literally my job.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Oh, Zenith's good too.
No, Zenith has gone from her usual business face, and there's just this ever so slight smile up of like, slight maniacal, like, I'm going to do horrible things to their system.
You know, Becky, I'm starting to think I can see why she might still be single. She's a bit crazy.
I'm married, dickhead.
Does Zenith actually say that I'm married? Dickhead.
Yeah, she does, and carries on. Doesn't miss a type. Just well, I know she's not a miss a thing, but like, yeah, I'm married, dickhead.
I look at Zenith with utter shock, as I was completely unaware that Zenith was
Missed
married.
that last time, I remember. Like, Zenith and Becky knew for that
Yeah.
little tidbit, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go through this one by
Okay.
one, and we'll approximate the effects because these programs they're designed for combat, but we're doing something out of combat. So, in this case, you're using mouse to be discrete. So that's one instance of mouse. So any results made to identify or trace the attacker are halved after modifiers. And every time we do that, that increases it. So, and it's an exponential thing. So in this case, if you do mouse twice, it'll be quartered. If you do it 3 times, it'll be eighth, I guess.
Yes.
Do you want help on the math there, Romney?
No, it's the verbiage that sucks.
Okay.
The math I got, but
The eighth to the...
yeah, exactly.
Words.
Okay, so we have a 12-step program.
Exactly.
There we go. There's our laugh. Okay, so 12 steps. So we have mouse 1 to be sneaky. We know that you want Geist on there so that it can do a thing. So it can contact you guys discreetly to let you know it's been accessed.
So we probably want
Yeah.
2 more instances of mouse to keep it.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of potentially just literally just like sandwiching everything with mouse around it.
Nice.
So that means 6
Because very
instances of
much-
mouse. So
Potentially, because bear in mind, I as much as I've got other stuff back home, she only has 4 programs with her at any one time because that's all her thing can carry.
that's fair.
I have got available to us. Hang on, if I use the right buttons to read my thing. I've got mouse. I've got Geist. I've got Shimmer, and a real fun one. I've got Blight.
What does Shimmer do?
So Shimmer. Successful hacking attempt. You may apply the beacon keyword to a target, which means I'm going to find the word beacon.
So what Beacon does is it means it's easier for other people to target them with abilities. In this case, literally, it, like, you know, turns on the headlights on a mech if you use Beacon on it. Or, like, it flips on the flashlight of a gun, or makes your helmet lights toggle. Or it literally, like, emits a blast of light. It literally is designed to make, like, whoever that person is stand out like a sore thumb.
Turn light on.
Yes. So,
Yes. And I've just lost the page. I've had a fight with the machine. There we go. Come back here.
So
But the other one I've got is Blight.
And what does
Which-
light do?
On a successful hacking attempt, the target suffers D3 corrosion points. Enemies within range of 2 of the initial target also suffer the same number of corrosion points -1. And this continues until they're all affected, and that can be layered too.
Yeah, put 3 of those in there.
and for the record, corrosion points are effectively acid, mechanically speaking. Like, that's,
Yeah, I can
that's
just
more or less
put
acid.
acid.
Do it!
Yeah, basically whatever the thing is, it decides that it's gonna have itself a lovely little Tesla battery moment, and pss, and you piss everywhere and hurt people.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, I've got a total, so we have Mouse, Geist, Blight, and Beacon as your options. So, we're gonna narratively flavor some of this shit, because again, we're taking this way out of what you normally would have. So that's Glare, specifically. So we have Blight, Geist, Mouse, and Glare. Okay, cool.
She's there. It's like, yes, then I'll melt you. Oh, but put the lights on because I want to see you melt.
All right. So you can use Mouse to hide what you guys have done this, and to hide any sign that this was tampered with, including when it sends a message later. You can have Geist have it perform commands, literally just have it run a program or send a message or what have you. And you can use Mouse to disguise any of its programs that it uses. Glare will let you track it in this instance. I will let you track it, but the number of times you use Glare will determine how far away you have to be to triangulate it.
Okay.
So, like, if you just have it with one instance of Glare, I can tell you the grid coordinate it's at. So you can go ahead and sort through a square kilometer space to find the thing. You put like 3 or 4 instances on it, I'll let you track it to the tick on the battlefield. Literally to the square.
I don't think we need it to the square, but I think getting it kind of narrowed right down would be
I think
good.
2 of those would be a good shout.
Yeah.
And 3 of the battery acid, I'm thinking.
Is there enough space left for that? Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
you've got 12. You've got 12.
got 6 of
So we
that.
still
So
have
we've
3
got.
left.
Yeah, because right now we have 6 times mouse, which means that if anyone tries to hack it, it'll be 1/128th of what they roll, which is effectively not going to happen unless they bust out something truly
Basically, you
ludicrous.
can't find me. I want guys to do that.
Yep.
So I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've still got 5 slots left. So how much do you want to melt them versus know where they are? So 2 shimmer, so 2 tracking levels, and then the
3
remaining
melts.
3 are just acid the fuck out of it.
Because then we can use the tracking one to find the dead body that's been melted by acid.
Wait, so just quick question. So it's 6 mouse, 1 geist, 3 blight, and 2 glare?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
That's 12.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was like. Wait a minute, I just wanted to make sure I got those in order.
Yeah. I was. We are mathing.
Okay, yeah, that looks accurate. So you have a 12-step
It's only
program.
up to the number 12, guys. It's not that high.
Now, also to let you guys know how corrosion works. Corrosion is different than fire. This isn't like a lot of other games where it's just like, here's a bunch of dice. Corrosion and fire work differently. Fire is like just one blast and you take all the damage at once. Corrosion whittles you away. So every round you have corrosive, any number of corrosive tokens on it, you remove a single corrosion point and resolve an unmodified d6 damage roll. So, and you do that every single turn until you're out of corrosion points. So that is how this doohickey work. Just want to make sure you guys are aware. So it absolutely can kill somebody, but depending on who opens it, they also might be able to shrug it. So if it's a random person on foot with no armor, or like minimal armor, they're gonna die. Probably. They're
It's
gonna
also
melt
where
to
having
death.
it. It's where having it like ping off 3 times means they've got a lot to start with.
Yes, exactly. It will be a ton.
We may find a naked body from this tracker.
I mean, you might find what was inside the tub when Jesse Pinkman and Walter White learned about how corrosives work.
Person stew
Yes.
is what we will find. Person stew.
Hydrofluoric acid will go through ceramic. So, yeah, okay then. Because it's D3. So yeah, it can be anywhere from, with the current number we have on here, either 3 or 9 corrosion points. And that also will spread to anyone else nearby. So it won't just be one person. Basically, for every person it jumps, it reduces the result by 1. So it'll go from like 3 to 9 to like 2 to 6 to 1 to 3. And it's literally an exponential thing. So that's pretty horrifying. Okay then. So, Blight 3, when accessed. Now I'll let you guys choose a trigger. So, when it's accessed is what I have it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want it to be specifically like when it's accessed, or when someone tries to connect to it directly, or just turned on?
Connected,
I
right?
think-
Because any random person could turn it on, but to
It's like a
connect.
ping pong turn on.
Yeah.
It's when they start doing something with it, we kind of like want it to have an effect. Like
Maybe access history or like access a certain program. I know it's a blank wrestling somewhat, but
There is...
So probably trying to communicate with them.
There is... you could do that. You could do that. There is one file on the thing. It is a simple video file. So, it appears to be a message. It is corrupted, but the audio is still intact. So,
okay.
Did we record that?
I presume with the roll this high, you could scrape it. You literally were in this thing's guts.
Okay.
So,
Mine.
Yeah, you were just like, we're gonna take this.
yeah, you could
Okay,
absolutely keep
okay.
a copy of this if you'd like. So, the actual message is simply... so if I recall, I just want to make sure I do this right. Keep searching. They have to be somewhere.
So they got away! I hope.
Literally, that's all that it has. What you can identify, and I will make sure I've got this correct because I just made all this information yesterday. Okay. So the message is logged to, and I want to make sure I got this right too. Can I actually make a little copy of this? So this would be message linked to Sivari, Horatio, Verdine.
Horatio.
Mm-hmm.
Does that name mean anything to any of us? Or if I was to say it to Ettore and Era, does that mean anything? That seems alright. Actually, I've said it to everyone. Does that name mean anything to anybody?
I can say at very least that Ettore and Era look at each other and just sort of, they both shrug and look at you. I have no idea who the fuck that is. Neither do I.
It's
Equally
good
just
that
shrug
you
like,
two are
"Oh."
finding common ground after all this time.
Right, they're just like...
I think the one thing we can agree on is we're both fucking confused.
I was gonna say clueless, but yes, confused also works.
He rolls his purple eyes at that. Paul.
Reader.
Louis.
Yes.
You make me an intellect roll.
I don't want to do that. No, thank you. I take it back.
And actually,
Zenith, I have an
Amaya,
idea.
also make me a intellect roll. I will let you add your negotiator die to it.
If
Okay.
I have negotiation powers, can I add that too?
If you had them, but you don't. So don't worry about it.
No, I don't, but I wanted
Would
to.
you like to check the rules?
So I'm just rolling a flat intellect.
Yep, flat intellect. You do have your luck dice, because this is an attribute roll for both of you.
I got a 3.
Okay, so you got a 3.
Hold on, he wasn't the leader of the Destrondi, was he?
No, you can confirm that's definitely not the case.
Okay.
No.
Ettore would have
I
actually
got-
known that.
I got an 8.
And also, don't forget your negotiator die.
Oh, yeah. D6. So that was a 3. So 11?
Okay. So Horatio is the funny thing is Severi? There's like some pig Latin in that. Possibly like some really, really rudimentary butchered Latin. Like severe is a term often used that you can like find the root to, but you don't know if you're reaching on that. It certainly doesn't seem like a name the way it's listed. It seems like it's more of a title. And as far as the last part, Horatio is a very human name, obviously. Verdine, on the other hand, that's a Sylvan last name. Not a common one, but one that you've heard once or twice. And when you add Horatio to it, probably means that it's a relatively young Sylvan. Because some Sylvan colonies started naming their kids in the human form. This is very common for like multi-shared colonies, where you name whatever
Louis.
you name your species, your child after whatever the dominant naming strata would be in that area. And in this case, this means this is probably a sylph from a human culture, which tracks.
Interesting.
The sylph absolutely are like, if there's any species in the Union they're enamored with, it's humanity. It's their first contact and their closest allies. So, hell,
They
Louis,
save them
your
from-
name Louis, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Your name Louis was given to you by your parents, probably for the exact same reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zena, I have an idea.
Yep.
A question. Can we send a message to this wristling?
And yeah, we can.
So, I think we should send it a message, and the tagline or the subject matter should be for whoever is looking for us. It should be hidden behind a teeny bit of a firewall, just enough so that the layman person doesn't just go past it and click it out of curiosity. And accessing that message is what triggers the virus.
Okay, so give it something. Make them look for the trigger.
And we'd have to put it just behind a bit of a firewall to make it.
Enough to get it, like, I can always do it in such a way as it's kind of badly hidden. So it means
Yeah.
it'll take me some effort, but not too much effort.
Like,
enough
put a
that
password
enough
behind
that
it.
anyone randomly won't be able to get it, but it might
Make the
keep going
password
to make you
password
have a
or
look.
something. Or, you know, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, that sort of thing.
Password.
Yeah.
Very
How do we do that?
password 1, 2, 3, 4 is.
Yeah.
Spaceball.
Or like put it down as like my
Exclamation
birthday or
point.
like my birthday or something, you know, like.
That's the
Maybe not
same
my
code I
birthday,
use
but
for
you
my
get the idea.
luggage.
Right.
Yeah.
I do like
Can we
it.
do that? Do we think it's a good idea? And can we do that?
No, we do think that's a decent idea because it means that if it's just a random that finds it and open and goes in it, it's not just gonna
Yeah.
go. It's something that and it, yeah. Yes, and she's sort of.
Then are we sacrificing the blight or the geist, or is that still like?
No, you guys just needed a trigger.
Okay, gotcha.
So
okay.
this is you defining the trigger as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
So right
nobody
now,
knows things.
so you have mouse times
Yeah.
6, Geist 1, contact you when accessed,
Yeah.
contact when triggered, and
Glare 2.
Glare 2 to make it that you can track it down to within, I'm gonna say 200 feet. I think
Nice.
that's fair. Or let's you know what? No. I'm gonna avoid doing that shit. I've been doing that too much. Let's narrow it down even further. 50 meters. So I can also throw a
Okay,
bone
very
to
well.
the folks who aren't from the US and use freedom units, and also because we're in space and they don't use freedom units. So
Freedom units.
okay, so 100.
I mean, it's nice for everyone else. I mean, I mean, in the UK we use the most horrifying blended system.
Yeah, we use everything.
But there, depending what your thing is. 'Cause
I know obviously we're probably not going to see it, but I like the idea that whoever finds this wristling still has to roll dice. I know obviously it's meta. But they're like, yes, I rolled a 64 to find out, like, to track who's been putting this in. Like, the mean is divided by 128. That's
You
not
mean
my
it's
size. What are
impossible?
you doing?
This is
yeah,
the
no,
reason why.
within
This is the reason why giant, super powerful AIs like the one that you stumbled across aren't uncommon in like tactical settings to do shit like that. Where it's like, oh, I'm at 128th, cool. I'll roll like 20,000 or something ludicrously high. But it's rare and takes a
Yeah.
lot of money. So
I like it because I think the two shimmer is enough. Brings us close. It's bring us close enough that with them all melting vigorously,
Yeah.
we're probably close enough to be aware of where that's
We
happening.
should, in theory, hear screams of agonizing pain.
Becky's going to inform.
Slash the smell
Yeah, right.
of melted.
Becky's gonna inform Attore and poor Ira and just be like, "Don't access this. It's trapped."
She's doing horrifyingly amazing things to
Do
it.
you see this? No to cheat.
the two of them look at what you're talking about, at like the wrist link, and they're just like, right, yeah, no, fuck it. I'm not a tech guy anyway. And Tori just, and I will do my best to not touch the thing. Thank you. Appreciate
Do
you.
your best.
telling me
It's
that.
a binary option.
There will be screaming. You do not want to touch.
Like, if you touch it, that's on you at this point. Like,
Fake message saying, so you want, so this is gonna be attached to a fake encrypted message.
well, the message can be real, but like,
Well, it's what I mean.
oh, the
what I mean-
encryption is fake. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. To a planted, let's say it that way, a planted encrypted message.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix that in the notes.
And what's the exact verbiage?
For the subject matter is for whoever is looking for us.
Okay, subjective. So it's the subject line. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actual message could just be like, lol.
Lol, LOL.
Got you. One of those.
Assuming the definition of lol hasn't changed in however many years it's been.
Need some flamazine for these burns.
All right. Beautiful. Good to know. Okay. The program has been installed.
Sweet.
Message is planted.
I think the
You are holding a
hour
bomb.
of in-game time we spent sorting that out was well worth it. Good job, guys.
So yeah, as Zenith finishes, does the final thing. She probably with a flourish, she's like, "Duh." Yes, that'll do it.
Yeah.
She's pleased with herself. She's like,
The hand just
"Diamond."
hits the ground with a thud and it just sits there.
And at least we know whoever was looking for. I'm assuming the people already here. They didn't find them yet, so that's good news.
Yes, I would suggest we reported that information back to Attore.
Yeah,
By the
she'll be
way,
doing that. Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah.
So
Literally, like.
yeah, like by the way.
So They haven't found your friends yet, but that's good.
One problem at a time. You know? We are no longer being shot at by drones. I think we nailed that one.
Well, it's always a good start to not be shot at anymore.
We do have a new mystery on our hands of how on earth Zenith got married, but we can slowly roll. We can slowly learn, you know?
Becky tries to hide her smile at that, like, I'm really trying. That's so rude.
Amaya's just on the wrist link in her notes, just writing in all caps, marriage? Who? When? Where? Why?
Why?
How?
Because she's thinking in her head, why would Zenith marry anyone? Why would she do that? Why?
The negotiator, like, creating profiles on everyone.
Yeah. She's like, why would she marry? Is this for an emotional reason? Is this for
Yeah, I don't think
Does she
it's
have emotions?
Everybody
Right.
roll me awareness.
Why would anyone marry
okay.
Zenith?
We're rolling awareness.
Everybody
Oh,
roll me
boy.
awareness.
Oh, what? Oh.
This is hilarious.
I think Amaya is less.
That's even worse.
She's
Oh,
less judging and more just trying to figure out
I'm replaced.
your motivations for why you do such things, why you do this thing.
Yeah, because I think, it doesn't seem to match with what you guys have known of Zenith, and Zenith has been kind of closed book a lot
Yes.
of the time, so, like...
Yes,
Straight up
exactly.
hostile sometimes.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Alright. Who here got over a 10?
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't roll yet.
You good?
Sorry.
You're good?
Hello, what job?
I had to fix my thing.
You good? No worries.
Okay, roll.
I think everybody here got over a 10 on that.
Oh, cool, 12, yeah.
Sick. Alright, because that's a
You
12.
don't need me to, because it's,
Alright. So, while you all are sort of banding this conversation about, all of you see that Ettore is trying to sort of sneak away, but not from you all. He's trying to sneak away from Era, the lieutenant, specifically the Acris security officer from the Latali guys.
Question. Because I do have negotiation.
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to roll it to think of a convincing reason to get Ettore alone then?
At the moment,
Specifically logistics.
so logistics-wise, you could probably think of something like that if you wanted to call him out. At the moment, he seems to be successfully going away from Era, basically back
Fair.
towards like one of the hallways that you went down. I want to know what Yuzal's reactions are, but you could, if you want, absolutely be like, "Hey, wait up, we got to do this." You could totally do that, or you could just let him sneak off. Your call,
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna roll.
or
to see
call it
if-
out. It's your call.
Zenith just sort of spotting, she sort of clocks the movement. Don't know if he sees her spine, but like if he looks over, there'll be a moment of like the icon of like, I see you.
Mhm.
And they're just gonna turn around and go, so look at this. So you want to see what I did? And kind of start showing him all the code and shit and what she's done in the
I know
package.
you're not the tech guy, but you gotta learn.
You can see as you lock eyes with the Tori, he just does like a little like nod, like a little quiet nod, and then when you do that, he just gives this like thumbs up and starts slinking towards one of the hallways.
I think Becky will attempt to follow.
Okay, sure, absolutely.
She's like, I don't trust
Yeah, 'cause,
this.
like,
I don't trust this.
Zenith is being like intensely, no, look, come here, look, you see this line here, this with, and she's proper like making you look. But no, see it from this angle, turn your back.
Alright, so yeah, you can see like, Rod's like, alright, fine. Oh, what the fuck does this shit mean even? It's just a bunch of zeros at once, as you guys are like sneaking away. I think you have one left, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I will actually substitute for this one as well, so I have one more 14 left. I'll use the 14.
Okay, so you're using the 14 to sneak away. Amaya, you were saying something?
Would we have an inkling as to why he's trying to sneak away from this guy? Is it just like pure like I don't really like this guy, or
I
like
don't like this dude.
I'm really pleased somebody else asked, because I was baffled by why we were all playing along.
Yeah, that's what I was
Because we
like.
need information, so that's why Becky's going.
You guys aren't particularly sure. You know there's a huge amount of animosity between the Corsairs of the Common Oceans and
Yes.
anyone from the JSA, and this guy is literally a JSA company man.
Got you.
But like, as to why he's doing this particular thing, you don't know. What you can be sure of, because again, all of you noticed, so you all would have seen, he locks eyes with like pretty much all of you guys. He's not hiding from you.
Right.
So he's not trying to sneak away from you.
It's the
He's
Right,
trying to get
right.
a quiet moment away from Era. He doesn't seem
Yeah.
particularly
So-
perturbed that you all notice.
Right.
My theory that I'm going on from Zenith's perspective is kind of I'm making a couple of little small assumption steps, but bear with me because I still have tucked away my character's traits. That one of her contacts is a general member of the Common Oceans, so to my mind, she has some history with the Common Ocean people. Is kind of aware of things a bit more.
Yeah.
Given the information that we've gathered of these people, like whoever they're looking for, have hidden.
Oh,
He might be someone
yeah.
who knows where or how to contact, where to find something. Like, there's a reason
Yes.
he's responded to that information in a way that's like he might know how to contact people
Right.
or do something like that. That seems worth letting him do.
Yes.
Because I think part of the reason that Tori was so determined to come down and not to let JSA take over because he didn't want the JSA to go, couldn't find them. No,
Yeah, right, like,
whoopsie.
Let's
Yeah,
let's take the
so,
planet. 'Cause
Yeah, so
nobody's
Xena's kind of
here.
like, I see you going. I've got a guess as to what you're doing. Let me just.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it makes sense because if he also might have an idea of where they're hiding, it's probably good that the JSA person that they probably don't like already isn't there.
Yeah. I think
yeah.
it would be safe. I think it would be safe to say that, just by knowing about the Common Ocean people, how they are very good at surviving with very little, it would not be like outlandish to think that okay, if all their comms or whatever come down, like these people are still gonna figure out a way to survive. Like they're gonna, you know what I mean?
They're gonna have these are the sort of people that have contingency plans for their contingency
Yeah, yeah,
plans.
yeah.
They would
Right.
have something ready for this.
Right. So okay.
All right. So,
With that information, then yeah, I think if I see that Becky's making a move to try to follow him, I would probably follow as well.
Okay.
And maybe knowing that Louis is very entertaining and is our very entertainer of the group, I would probably shoot him a quick link. Seeing Zenith distracting him, I feel like Amaya would just be like, "Hey Louis," like just on a quick like wrist link thing, or be like, "Hey Louis, do me a favor, keep that guy help Zenith keep that guy distracted. We'll be right back."
You should probably tell him to like investigate the drones or something. Like tell.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I was gonna do that anyway, but now I don't want to.
I would let Louis.
You
I wouldn't
did,
even tell
Louis.
Louis how to go about that. I would just tell Louis the very vague, and I know that Louis will
Just
solidify.
let Louis' instincts do the rest.
Let Louis do Louis, all right? You know what I mean? I'd be like, pretty please.
all right.
Okay, I see it on my wrist link, and I'm still absent. That 14 I rolled was very generous. I kind of see the guy walk off. I see Zenith bring in Lieutenant Ara, like for a chat, and I see Becky run off to a Torre along with Amaya, and I'm like, people are doing things. Maybe I should do something. Okay. Yeah, and I am, annoyingly, I really was going to do this, and now I feel I shouldn't because I was told to. Damn it, brain. I'm going to go over to the drone, and I'm going to try and dislodge the weapon from one of the drones.
Okay. So we have.
Because I recognize the fact that they obliterated somebody, and I'm like, I would do that.
So we have Louis
I want
and
that.
Zenith in the main in this central central patio area of the garden, and we have a with Era, and then we have a Torre being shadowed or followed by Becky and Amaya. Okay, cool. So we're going to sort of split up here very fast. We're not going to take too long, because I know we're running towards the end of our stream. So, as the two of you sneak away, Louis, you come over to where the drone is, and you see this thing sputtering on the ground. They've been blasted to pieces, a bunch of the shrapnel's everywhere. The explosions do a hell of a number on a machine. It's almost like a child pulled apart a Lego and just threw it on the ground, and then set it on fire a couple times. It's distorted and bent and beaten, but it works. You do, however, and I'm going to just quickly roll a luck die again, because that helps me figure out. Okay. You find only one intact gun from the guns that are left from the firefight from all the drones. The majority of them exploded with so much force that... And make me an engineering roll to confirm this. I suspect there's some kind of, detonator in them, maybe? Or some explosive thing?
An 11 for my engineering roll.
You definitely know there's a charge inside of it. These things could theoretically explode like a hand grenade.
Oh. Hey, Ra, want to
I
help?
would use that if I know that.
Even the one
Damn.
that I'm messing with, or as a detonator, or
They're all dead. The detonating devices are all destroyed. Whatever, when they died, the mechanical component that would set them off is disarmed, or the actual explosive partially went off. And that's why they died so violently. The one you find, you managed to pull one of the guns out. And when you look at it, you've only been in the Evanti Sector for a couple of weeks now. A month or two, tops. And even with just that limited amount of exposure, the guns are common notion. Not maybe. They are. This is a refitted Hailstone SMG.
The bastards co-opted? Oh,
It
that's rude.
is literally retrofitted the exact same way. The guns that you were offered at the beginning of this mission, literally by your own rec officer, who's like, oh yeah, these are common all over the Common Ocean region. They're giving you access. It is exactly the same thing. Right down to the battered paint jobs. Someone has replicated these guns very closely. But they're not... They are Common Ocean. They might even be stolen, honestly, from how close they look.
Okay.
So, you immediately see that.
Suspicious.
I'm gonna make
Is it still a working gun? Could I fire it and...
Oh, it works. 100%. It has the exact same profile as a Hailstone, except for the fact that this particular... I literally have it's in your loot pool at the very bottom in the in regional market variants. It's literally the Hailstone submachine gun Common O refit. It's the exact one there. It's on the last... It's on, page 6 of your loot pool. It's the second one down. It's exactly the same there, except it's really compact. This thing is designed where normally it's size 2, so it's about the size of a small rifle. This thing is designed where its stock can fold in to where it's barely bigger than a pistol. So it's almost an Uzi. Likewise, it also has high AP rounds, which is why they shredded through Harlan so well. So.
So I'm just going to keep that.
Yeah.
Mine?
You said the Hailstone one, yeah? The second to last on page 6.
Correct, yes. You now have one instance of that. So, for free, because you just...
By one instance, do you mean one shot or just one...
Oh, you have one gun, so you're good. And it is loaded. It is loaded. I'm currently working the way that... slightly reworking the way guns work, by the way. We'll talk about it more later. More or less, I have you guys make a roll at the end of combat to see whether or not it's out of ammo or it needs to be refilled. And that's how we determine how much you pay, as opposed to keeping track of every little bullet. Because that doesn't work for any TTRPG, and I think that might be more elegant. But that's neither here nor there. The gun works, it's loaded, you're good. While you're doing that, since Atori's not in the room anymore, Ara, nearby, has been, sort of peering over Zenith's shoulder, just I still don't understand how that... And there's the crunch of you pulling this thing out of the drone. He turns around. What the hell are you doing over there?
Nothing.
It just helps the gun.
What do you got
What
there?
are you doing?
Taking any excuse to stop staring at that screen. It's very interesting, and way above my pay grade. Nothing personal. I'm just too dumb for that shit. And he's literally like walking backwards, hands up, as he says that.
Zenith has been there trying to explain like the basics of it to him. But bear in mind, Zenith learnt the basics to how to do hacking about 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So
He is smart. I will tell you that. From like as you were trying to explain to him, he probably could get it. He's
Like, from
probably
what you can
too
do in
stubborn
basics.
to do it. Yeah. It's kind of like if you've ever sat with someone when you're teaching them how to draw, or you're teaching them how to do something, and they're like, I could never do it. And you're like, well,
Yes,
first
you
you
could.
draw a stick man, and they're like, fine, and they do it, and you're like, and now you add some shading, and they actually do pretty good, and they're like, oh, it looks like shit. And you're like, I don't know, a couple more weeks of practice, you actually could be pretty good. And they're like, no, I'll never do it. That's him with electronics.
I've never felt so called out in my life.
I will call out
I have done that chat with Lost Haven, okay? Like,
Yeah.
word for word.
I will call out everyone with that shit who's not an artist. I'm not good at art. I'm practiced at art. I beat the shit out of myself to be as good as I am. So if anyone out there is using AI or anything to make art, fuck you, suffer like the rest of us, because you need to.
Yeah.
And at least when you're done, it'll look good and it won't be built on thievery and
Listen,
bullshit.
I'm keeping artists in employment by paying them before I learn to do it myself,
There you
okay?
go.
Like,
Yeah, 100%, that too. Just hire an artist. We're
yeah.
here. We're
Like,
suffering
I'll just
already.
pay you. I will pay someone a lot of money before I bother learning to do art.
That's fair. I'll take it. Thank you for not devaluing our entire field of work. I appreciate you.
No, yeah, it's fine.
So
There's things that I can do, probably, like math, that someone could pay me for.
So he's walking over towards you and just goes, so what do you have there?
I'm just double checking. I don't think I want him to see this game, do I?
It's like, I mean, it's kind of obvious. Like, it's not like you stuffed it away. You didn't make a stealth roll to like
No,
quietly...
I know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind him seeing that I have a gun. I just don't think I want him to see the details of it. The fact that it's combinations. I feel he's about to get real judgy.
Hmm?
So I'm gonna distract him with a question.
Make me a... Make me a subterfuge roll. If
Can
you
I tell
got
you
it.
Can I tell you the question first?
Yes, but considering it's built on deception, it's gonna be a subterfuge roll, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine. I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
I don't have subterfuge. What attribute is that?
Oh,
Thought that was intelligence?
I believe that is intellect. Let me just triple check that, because it's been a hot minute. And also, the only person who's ever had subterfuge in our party besides Amaya, because I believe Amaya, you have it,
I
right?
think Kushataka too.
It's intelligence. Sorry, I was
That's what
muted.
thought.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Intelligence.
It was either Amaya or Kushataka. There are the only
Yeah, I
two
have
talking.
subterfuge.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
there you
have-
go. It's a flat intellect roll for you. You're not trained.
That's fine. So I'm gonna be like panicking and just think of the first question that I think of when I see him, which is, when it's not mating season, do you lose your beak like pelicans? I rolled a 5.
Oh my god.
Well, he steps towards you, and then you say that, and his eyes just open up. Word of advice, if you're going to try to distract someone or lie to them, be better at it. And he just takes the gun out of your hands. Then he looks at it. Where did you get this?
Barbados?
I'm gonna have him make an awareness check.
I'm just gonna look at the drone at the ground and be like, Barbados, yeah?
He follows your eyes to the drone. Oh, that's not right. Holds it up, sights down it. Quickly takes it he quickly partially disassembles it, reassembles it, locks it together. Huh. I can only think of one reason they do something like this. Just sort of tosses it back at you.
I thought he was gonna shoot you, Louis.
I was gonna toss it out of the ground. I was about to get annoyed.
You know, he throws it back in your hands. Damn it. Well, that's annoying.
Zenith's going to come over and just put a hand on his shoulder, like, everything all right?
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to blame this on these idiots. Or at least find a reason to blame them. But, that's a plant. Obviously.
No, that's a gun.
Yeah, this poor guy.
He literally puts talons on his forehead, just like, someone.
The plants are over there.
Someone wants somebody to see this firefight and then go through ballistics, pull the slugs out of the wall, and say that's a common ocean gun, and then write it off as inter-colony violence.
And that isn't what this is? It's a plant.
A plant, and he walks over and he
Wait,
takes it from your
can't
hands.
do more than one thing, Louis.
Yeah. He takes it out of your hands and holds up one of the busted-ass drones and then crunches it back into the drone so you can see where it clicks back on. Is when something that's not actually supposed to be there gets placed there to frame someone else. Does this drone and this gun look like they're made by the same people?
Yes.
No.
No.
They're clearly
No.
not.
They're clearly not.
I love that this distraction is working.
So.
They are very different. Why don't you explain to Zenith the differences between the gun and the droid? Because I already know this is like obvious to me. So
He reaches into the drone and rips out a circuit board. Literally just like his bare hands.
Can you stop ripping things out with that drone, please? It's kind of horrifying and very intimidating.
This, if I'm right,
It's
is
a plant.
not.
Not.
No. This, if I'm right, isn't common ocean tech. You, and he turns over to look over at Zenith, you're good with tech, right?
I'll just hold that hand like, yep.
Puts it in your hands. Make me a baseline engineering roll. Louis, you can do the same.
Intellect.
Baseline engineering.
11.
Okay.
God, out of my way, screen things. What is with my D12s tonight? They're just garbage.
Okay.
Ah,
So that's a 5, and what's the modifier you have on engineering?
for engineering, it's just a 1.
Okay, so it's a 6.
Oh, if I get to add my engineering, it's a 13. That's what you want on the baseline.
Okay, perfect. That works. So, good news.
Okay, I'll
You're
see.
both competent enough to know this. Louis, it's a lot more obvious now that you're not under pressure of this Acris soldier staring at you the whole time. Yeah, that circuit board's fucking human. That's human aftermarket shit. The common oceans are all different species, but that is straight off of Earth Alliance industrial tech. That is the same shit you find in your cell phones that you find anywhere else. And it has been bootstrapped to like 8 other species technology in the weirdest fucking way. That's not saying that people don't combine stuff, but that's like 3 tech. That's like human tech wearing what appears to be a cliquish and an Anazali trench coat. And someone stapled it all together with
Why
rough
is
solders
someone-
and efficient tech.
It sounds like our dude, Horatio.
Why is someone gaffer taping different technology together? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, but it's simultaneously kind of clever, but also incredibly offensive to all the tech involved.
Also, very inefficient.
Right, and you know how terrible that is.
Which means that somebody out there is willing to go out of their way to choose the most inefficient means possible to make weapons. Why would you go out of your way to do something? If you could go and just do something quietly above board, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Right. So they're not.
I'm nailing this conversation stuff, Zenith. I'm so good there.
It means someone is making an arsenal and they don't want people tracking it.
if you buy little bits from lots of different shops, no one can say you're building a bomb because you're not. You're just buying little bits from different shops.
Now he gets it. And we cut from that over to the other group.
Oh.
As he throws his hands open like, Jesus.
God.
I'm so smart.
Oh no.
He literally does the most sarcastic kind of aim.
Just,
So, the other party, though, at the
Yes.
same time, you guys are following Ettore, who got a little bit of a head start on you. Are you guys, like, sort of trying to catch up quickly?
Becky is.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. So, as you guys follow after Ettore, he seems to be moving pretty quickly. The hallways that you were getting a little bit lost in before,
Yeah.
Becky, he seems to know his way around this one. And he begins to quickly beeline. Like, you're not even... You see, like, bits of him in front of you,
Oh crap.
but he's moving quickly enough where you're only catching glimpses of him. You're really more following the sound of his footsteps, more than you're seeing him for the most part. Down a hallway, past the dark lights. It's almost completely dark, and you see a light click on ahead, as he clearly has some sort of, like, flashlight on his wrist link. And he ducks down a stairwell, leaves the door open behind him. This goes for, like, around corners, under corridors, through byways, and eventually gets to what appears to be a door that wasn't there originally. Like, it's a slide-away panel that used to be, like an actual wall panel.
But
Just,
Becky mentally is like, oh!
yeah, it's literally been pulled off and slid to the side. It's on a slide, like a sliding glass
Oh.
door.
Nice.
Inside, you can see Ettore kneeling on one knee, peering under what it looks to be a junction box, and just like rustling through it, and just you hear him say, "Come on, you gotta be here, come on, somewhere over here." You weren't followed, right?
No, they're pretty
No.
good at distractions.
Good. I don't want this fucker seeing this. He reaches his arm all the way in. There's a little sound, and then a click. That's it. Hang on. And he pulls up, and as he pulls up, he pulls this rack out of the ground. It's like this corrugated steel thing. You know, if you've ever seen, like, what fries are fried in, it's like that,
Yes.
but it's, like, literally 6 baskets deep, and it's mostly filled with tools. It's, like, simple, like, parts, and it makes sense. This is, like, some back room, some maintenance hatch or something. But at the
Okay.
very bottom, it literally just scrolls past all of them. You can see in all the tools, there's actually a rag at the very bottom underneath the tools. To anyone else, it would just look like a normal beat-up tool rag. But he grabs it and holds it up, puts it to the light, and it's this bright, vivid crimson. And as he goes along it, and he holds it in front of the light, it flickers from one color to another, almost like a barcode.
Ooh.
Right. They were alive by the time that they left here.
Yes.
That's our man. But they were fleeing somebody. We plant stuff like this into our different settlements. He sort of flicks it onto the rack and it's closed and it slides back down.
You can't just be the one we took care of. We know he was communicating with somebody else.
Whatever they were under attack. That tells them they went to a fallback position. I don't know where, but I might have an idea of where to look.
Doing okay?
Well, I was, until I realized the room we're in.
What is this room?
This room is one of the maintenance hatches of the building. When I come in, usually these kind of signs are hidden visibly in plain sight. He wanted only me to find it. He didn't want any other common oceans to know that they fled.
So there's a plant?
I don't know. But whatever happened, he'd rather the rest of the galaxy think that they died than that they escaped. And that is where we're going to end the session for today.
Wow. Wow.
So,
What a bombshell.
and so with that,
Okay.
we return back to our little starting area. Thank you guys so much for playing today. It means a ton. To everyone who followed today and watched, thank you guys so much. It means the world. Again, as always, like, subscribe, share, do the things. We're a tiny channel. I have 19 subscribers. I know way more than 90 people watch these at times. Please, I beg of you. Anything you can do to help us grow helps me fight the algorithm. And we all hate the algorithm here. Everyone. Everybody who's in the stream, you can find them in the doobly-doo below. So go into the video description and you'll find all our links. Everyone here is incredibly talented. Everybody, including my incredible fiance here. So, to everyone out there, thank you guys for tuning in. This is a great 37th birthday. You'll have a lovely day. And I'll see you out there, Voyagers. Peace.